Okay. Oh, let's do something like that. Close. Okay, I get it. Top chat. Live chat. Okay. Sure, bro. Okay. Let me announce it to the people as always. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something. I forgot to lock my door. That's what it was. Ugh. I am in theme. I don't know if you noticed by the awesome outfit that I have on. Okay, let me pop a squat and then share with the masses. Let's see. Post your content. P and Pokemon. There we go. And P and Pokemon. Yeah, so I just finished an exam and I was like, I am tired. I have like 2 more assignments I need to do, but I can do this tomorrow. So I'm very much tired. That being said, the main I just got to get out of here actually, sorry. The main reason we're here today, I don't even care if people are here yet. I need to gamble because right here, let's see if it'll let me change it over. Yes. This is the POV for gambling. We now have a gambling POV. I hope this looks good. Actually I know it looks horrid. Like I'm looking at it right here and that looks bad. But that's okay. Because today we're putting the P in Pokemon. Did I not grab like scissors? Okay, well we're using a mechanical pencil. This is gonna do irreversible damage to the box, but okay, I think I got a little hole. That should be all I need. Okay, no it's not though. Can it please? I don't want to destroy the packaging. I save it. I'm a hoarder. Oh, okay. I'm actually so excited. Actually, you know what? I'll send this to Brian. I'll be kind. Uh, here, twin. Don't. Open it. RN. There we go. Let's see if he pulls up. If he does, it is what it is. But if not, so we have some cool packs here, and I get to gamble. I have an addiction, I think, because I'm actually grinning from like ear to ear over how happy I am to finally be able to open this. Like, it's definitely an issue, dude. Like, this is bad. I should not be this happy. And yet, here I am, giggling like a moron. Oh, and I can't get these things open. Oh my god, I'm gonna end up drawing all over these, and I'm gonna be so disappointed. Although it looks like, okay, wants to open up the wrong way. There we go. I don't think anyone's in right now, so you know what? I'm just gonna, let's see. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I was gonna say, okay, I'm gonna start with this one. Oh, there they are. Look at those beautiful critters, dude. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I love gambling, and so this is just, it's really just making my night. Okay, that's not my best hair, but whatever. I didn't spoil it that bad. Psychic. Let's go in there. I can't even fucking see. Okay, time minnow. I forgot. What am I looking at? Whoa, that's a sick little dude. Look at that. I don't know this person. Whoa, it's a waitress. Okay, no wonder I don't know this person. Okay, another person. Frostmoth. Ooh, Haunter. Are these the... Oh no, we're not at the reverse hollows yet. Oh, okay. Anything else? Oh, okay, word. Oh, it's a Pokeball. Cool. Okay. Off rip. Off rip. Wow. I don't have any sleeves. That's not good. Okay, let me go get some sleeves. Wow, I don't. Do I save the Poke or the Pokeballs worth? I don't. No one fucking here. I don't know what the Pokeballs are worth saving, but this is in like pristine condition. Wow, beautiful. I was just talking about how like I love the art of the common card, and then I pull the IR. Okay, cool. Hold on. Oh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna leave my headphones here. Okay. Okay. Oh. She kicked something hard. We have sleeves. They're the perfect order ETB sleeves, but we do, in fact, have sleeves. So, wow, off rip. That's insane. Okay, why is it like being difficult with me? Dude, I don't know what it is with these recent sleeves from the ETBs, but they're way too tight. Like, this will not be a PSA 10 by the time I'm done getting in here. But I think I got in there pretty well. And that's first hit of the night. I hope it continues like that. That was beautiful. I don't know. I don't fuck it. Whatever. Cool, dude. Wow. But yeah, off rip. Got a little. What's his name? Dreepy. That's magnificent. Oh, I'm going to put the energy over here. I don't know if you even got to see that, but hold on. Water. Oh, Ethan Slugma. Honyard. I don't know, man. It's a crow. What's it called? Murkrow. Togepi. Bayleaf. And this dude again. Frostmoth. Ooh, that's pretty. Mystery Garden. Okay, maybe the Pokeballs aren't common. Or they are common. Because, like, that's the second one I got. And what am I looking at? Oh, I have no clue what that guy is. I did not care enough to get the DLC. I think that's a... Is that... I don't remember if that was Scarlet and Violet or something else. But it was something. Okay. You know what? We already have one hit. That's not horrible. Not horrible for a first hit. Electric. Bellsprout. Sound thing. I actually have a full art of that one. Hitmon top, rough it, Slurpuff. Ooh, Rocket Energy, nice. Bayleaf. Ooh, what are these two? I don't recognize them. Is that Grandpa? Grandpa. And Terapagos. Again, I just could not be bothered with, honestly, anything past Gen, like, P! Yo, W reference, oh my gosh, let's go! Yo, Matt, I'm putting the P in Pokemon right now, and this is honestly a lot of fun. I love gambling. Oh wow, this is a horrible rip, okay. Wow, that's heinous. I hate that. Okay, let's see. Little code. Ooh. Oh. Oh, it is. Oh, it is hollow. Hollow dark type. Okay, hopefully we get something from that. I don't know if that means a good thing. I love gambling too. Riolu. Oh. That's my favorite gym leader. Guy's gym leader. What's his actual name? Larry. Yeah, of course it is. My last few poker matches have not been too kind to me. You hate to hear it. You got Poffins. Ooh, Curlia. Um, Nightmare, Nighttime Mine, Slurpuff, Rocket Energy again. Ooh, Salandit. Ooh, Entei. Ooh, Mega Gardevoir. Okay, I already have a Mega Gardevoir. I'll still sleeve it, I guess, but not, not the best pull. Not the best pull. You don't really like to see this too much, but that's okay. That's a holo card. Wait, what? What's a holo card again? Oh, okay, so hold on, I'll show you. Essentially, let's see. Oh, I should have my pools like here or something, right? I don't know, so people can still see. Whatever. Alright, just for a little lesson here. You've got regular cards, nothing special to them, is what it is. You've got reverse hollows, which are something like these, where the bottom is shiny. So like, see how it's like a Pokeball and then it's like reflective, but the picture isn't reflective, right? So that's a reverse hollow. And then a hollow is when the picture is reflective, but the middle, like the moves are not. And then for some other rarities, you've got an EX. This is an EX Mega or a Mega EX, whatever. It's just literally it's stronger. The card looks cool. I mean, it's nice to have. And then you have illustration rares, which is the entire card is an art piece, which are really nice. Then you have full arts where it's one thing about the illustration rare, they'll never be EXs. So see how this is just a Dreepy full hollow? No, it's not really full hollows. This is a IR or illustration rare. So again, it's not reflect. It's a little actually is reflective, but it's just an entire picture, right? But it's not really good for like battle, I guess. For example, like I mean, 60 health does like what 10 and 40 damage, 70 health, whatever. I can't really see. This camera sucks. Um, it'll never be an EX. However, a full art is when, yeah, exactly, dude. A full art is when the entire thing is a picture, except it has an EX. So that means no, that's a lie. A full art is literally, I don't know how to describe it honestly. Like a full art is literally just the Pokemon. Whatever, bro. I don't know. If I pull it, I'll tell you. But for now, all you need to know is that the highest I've gotten is an IR. If I get a full art, I'll show you. And then if I get an SAR, oh, dude, I'll have a coronary if I pull an SAR. That would be insane. I don't think there's a God pack in here. You never really know. There could be. And I'd be over the moon. Actually, I'm going to save that one. That one's in pretty good condition. I'm a hoarder, bro. Like, actually, if there's a God pack, I will lose my mind. I don't think I will get one, but you never really know. Swirlix, Vanillish. Can it not flip over on me? Skitty, Tepig. Ooh, typing card's really nice, actually. That's sick. I like that art. What's that in the background? Oh, it's a tree. Cool. Ooh. Also wearing a Christmas shirt in spring. What are we doing? Excuse me. It's theming. I don't have any other Pokemon shirts. I'm not a degenerate. My mom got me this, bro. What happened to your fingers, bro? It's like an infection thing. So it's what I got to do. There's like medicine under this. We in summer, buddy. Yeah, bro. Also, what are we saying in spring? Is this Clefable? Yeah, it is Clefable. Ooh, I like Matiyama. Nightmare Mine. Word. Alright, let's see if I can do this without spoiling it for myself. And yes, okay, cool. Volby. Ooh. Heliolisk. And then a Victory Bell. Very nice. Ooh, Erica's Victory Bell. That's fun. I graduated, dude. Holy congrats, man. I'm gonna be a I'm still actually. I am a junior in college, and next semester I'll also be a junior in college. So nothing too crazy on my end, but that's pretty nice. Um, Summer starts in June. Retard. You on? Ooh, bars. Holy, wow, horrible rip. Wow, heinous rip. Actually, this one's getting tossed. Ooh, I just bent that first card like crazy. That's not good. That's actually heinous. Fire energy. No. I thought it was. Luckily, it's just a. Ooh, Liloom. That was fun. Holy nerd. Fuck you, Emma. Oddish. I forgot that one. I was like, no, it's not curly. It's Ralts. Whatever. Holy nerd. Yeah, again, fuck you, Emma. All right, Jeffy, go eat green beans. Okay. Um, I actually have no idea. Tadbolt. Whatever. I wasn't huge on Scarlet and Violet. Ooh, good bite. Nice. Fable. Isayama. Oh, that's beautiful. That is a phenomenal Rayquaza card right there. Oof, beautiful, man. And is that electric? Electric, yeah, yeah. And for final card, it's a Miss Magmius. Miss Magmius. Whatever. Okay, one booster bundle down, and we've gotten an IR and an EX. So not the best, but I mean, two pulls out of 6 packs isn't the worst. There's a lot worse that we could have gone. Is that good? Top there's good. Whatever. You have one more, and then we're done. Didn't you say you couldn't hang out today because you had an assignment? Yeah, I finished my exam, and now I'm gambling. My computer's gonna die. Oh no! Oh no! Where's my charger? Why didn't it tell me my computer was gonna die? No, this is heinous. Uh, oh, there we go. Okay. Also, I think that meant you got a crotch shot. You're welcome. In this economy, for free. Yeah, you're welcome, guys. Okay. 6 more packs. Metal Gear Alert music. Yeah, exactly. Like, oh, that was close too. Like, I'm genuinely serious. Let me see what it's at. 9%. Yeah, GG. That had like all of 2 minutes left in it. Okay. Oh, trash. Oh, okay. Well, there's the energy. And there's the code card. I like the energies. They're fun. You got Trumpet, Hitmontop, Rough It, Minnow. Ooh, Iris. If we get Iris SAR, that'd be beautiful. Solrock, Gloom. Oh, oh, okay. That's an IR. I would definitely. That's a nice one too. That's beautiful. Look at that. That's really nice. Oh wait, oh wait. There's still one more. Okay. Okay, nothing from the rest. But that's a nice IR. Okay. Whew. Okay. That's nice. I will gladly take that. I will gladly take that. Mm. You gotta like slowly coax it into the sleeve because for some reason the recent Pokemon sleeves from the ETBs have been like impossible to get in. Like they genuinely will not go in. So the only like, ooh, I think that probably damages a little bit, but it's in there. Like the only way to get it in there is to literally damage the card a little bit, and that's all you can do. Oh shoot. Okay, on to the next pack. I'm gonna be doing some more gambling soon too. Like me and my friends want to go to PPG, Pro Play Games. It's a card shop near me, and it's yeah. I mean, I don't know, man. I normally drop a grand amount. There's nothing we can do. Yeah, I know. There really isn't. Code card, energy. Oh man, I won't get it. I will not get it. There's no way. I refuse to believe I'll get it. But if I ever get a God pack, and if I'm actually on stream doing it, I will cry. Noibat. Ooh, Totodile. Very nice. Pokepad. Diglett. The one we'd all crack. Delicat. Fighting Gong. Togekiss. Very nice. Ooh. Ignite. Oh, that's a beautiful artwork. Groudon. That's nice. Oh, okay. Nothing rare, but I mean, some cool artwork. That's one thing about Ascended Heroes that I do really like is the amount of cards that they have, and so like it feels like each one is like, oh, that's the first time I'm seeing this. I mean, because I think there's like 300 cards in this one, and it's 10 cards a pack. You do get repeats, obviously, but the odds of seeing like the harder to get ones. Y'all see the Michael show? What in the fuck is the Michael show? Fire Energy. The Michael Jackson movie. Oh, word. Real? Nah. Oh, Kakuna. I forgot I was doing this. I forgot this name. It's not Dragapult. It's. I have no. I've literally. What is it? I don't remember that guy's name at all. Wow, that's tragic. Waitress. Score Bunny. Mawile. I forgot her name, but I have the full art version of her. Ooh, that's a very nice Dragonair art. Look at that. It's pretty. What's it say? It was a solid 8.5, but the music was 10 out of 10. Of course, the music was 10 out of 10. It's Michael Jackson. Come on now. Ooh, Sarabia, very nice. And calling off with a Honchkrow. Okay. I think there's 4 more packs, and then we'll get to building. I want to finish off the Lloyd's Mech tonight. We're gonna see how that goes, because it's already 11:30, so that means I've been gambling for 30 minutes now. But code card. If I get, by the way, how much do you spend on the packs? I got these straight from Pokemon themselves, the Poke Center. So it's a 6 pack because it's a booster bundle, and I think each one was like, I don't know. I think it was like $25. So nothing crazy, honestly. I mean, I don't know if I showed that. I mean, normally it's like five. I mean, honestly, $25 for, or maybe it was 30. No, it was definitely 25. Yeah, 25 per bundle. Um, so it's not bad at all. that's like less than $5 a pack, and normally for Ascended Heroes packs, like in resale, it's normally like 10 to 15 bucks per pack. So really, like, it's a huge deal. Warmpy, Charmander, Psyduck, Meryl. I literally couldn't tell you. Raichu. I forgot her name. Puchiana. Pangoro. Nice. And Trevenant. Okay. I actually have is it the Phantom or Trevenant? I have the full art of. I can't or IR. Illustration rare. I can't remember which one it is. But so far 3 hits from 12 packs. Or 3 hits from 10 packs. Because I have the last 2 here. It's okay. It's okay. So I actually bought 4 booster bundles, but I sold 2 of them to my friend, right? Is that worth keeping? Nah. I sold 2 of them to my friend. And I'll go ahead and show you what he got real quick. Actually, yeah, I'll show you first. So, he got, let's see if it'll show. I'm gonna turn down the brightness, I guess. What in the hell? Oh. You got this guy, which is adorable. Slurpuff. This one's a very nice one, full art. I actually have this one in Japanese. That one, and then for Gator Mega. So he only got 5 pulls. So far, I mean, he's doing better than me. Unless I get 2 pulls in this pack, he did do better than me. Because I mean, the odds. Oh! Okay, well, that's the pull. So I'd say, I mean, we're not on par with him. Because he still did technically get 1 more. He got a full art. So, I mean, hopefully he'll get a full art in one of these packs. But you know, odds of that happening are low. Unless we get a double. No. Ooh. Hens Reshiram. Very nice. It's a very nice pack. Okay. Yeah, so unless I get a full art in this one, he did do better than me. Which, I mean, that's just how it goes, man. This pack's, I mean, honestly, I've seen people get God packs from booster bundles, so obviously my expectations were high going in, but at the end of the day, I get to have fun ripping packs. You know. Ooh, there we go. So, it's not exactly a bad deal at the end of the day. And let's go ahead. Final pack. Last pack magic, as the community says. Oh. My tape got caught in one of the packs. Surely, I get the gold card here. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, just in case you were unaware, I don't think I got it. I think I went ahead and spoiled that much that I did not get the gold card. Essentially, there is the rarest card you can get is a golden Charizard Y. Now the odds of getting that are like incredibly rare. I mean, as you can see, I haven't even pulled a full art SIR, like any of those two. So the odds of me getting uh, a golden card are impossible. Stunfisk, Liloon, Oddish, Ralts. Ooh, Braviary, like that one. Dragonair, Mystery Garden, first Hollow, Fighting Gong. Second Hollow, Score Bunny, Moment of Truth, and it's done. Rayquaza. Alright, at the end of the day, I mean, not horrible. You know, you hate to see it. That's, you know, nothing crazier than an illustration rare, but at the end of the day, that's the luck of the draw. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to swap over to the better camera. There we go. That's a whole lot better. Oh my gosh. I know you guys are sick of my hideous face. Let me go ahead, pile up all my Pokemon here. And go ahead and get started with building. Which, you know, you hate to see. Not the best gambling session. But at the end of the day, we had fun with it. And I'm not even mad. do. I don't even know. Like, I always forget if I keep the code cards or not. But there we go. Those there. Move you over here. Open that up all the way. Extra pieces, and I'll go ahead and do that. Let's close these up so you can see me better. Do something like that. There you go. Okay. Cool. Let's see what we got here. Oh, what happened to him? Good heavens. There we go. Okay. Lloyd's Titan Mech. There we go. Oh, shoot. Ooh. Got a minifigure. No, whatever. That'll do. Oh, let's see. The entertainment for tonight is going to be a series that I've been watching on YouTube called Ants Canada, My Rainforest Vivarium. And so far, I really like it. It's been entertaining, it's soothing. So, you know.
An egg case to give birth to more mantises within Pandora. Wouldn't that be awesome?
There we go.
By the way, I so appreciate how I can reliably crowdsource information like this with you guys, so we could in the end all learn together.
There we go.
Thank you for
it's gonna be a more chill stream. I don't want to be too energetic.
Anyway,
I'm sweating already because it's been so hot this past couple days, or actually these past couple days, because the air conditioning at the store broke, which is absolutely miserable, and I hate it.
From the rainforest.
Assuming Moise isn't Matt left, but it was fun to have him here while I did some gambling, some light gambling.
Far away from the action happening in the lowlands. They were safer up here as they watched. The Dark Horde was now on the move
holy.
Again. Out of the hole they had moved into the night before.
I'm a little salty, I'll be honest. I'm a sore loser. I am a little salty that I didn't get much from the packs. Because the thing is, you have to order them so far in advance. Like, I genuinely think I ordered these in, like, November or something like that. And so the fact that I had to wait, like, 6 months and then get mid, I was like, oh, no. That's so mid. That's so cheeks, bro.
So, online, I managed to find this. It's an endoscopic probe camera, which
I'm an impatient man to top it off with.
So
wait, is
really
this? I'm not gonna get trolled. You know, I'm an impatient man, so to top it off with not much satisfaction. That's why I'm not in the Pokemon cards. Yeah.
With a screen for viewing.
Yeah, dude. The thing is, I'm so serious. Ordering the having the Japanese ones are just way better. Like, cause they have laws in Japan where, I just realized how weeb that sounded. The Japanese kind of do it better than us. Cause you see that? No, they have like anti-gambling laws, and so because of that, they literally like have to guarantee like a certain amount of hits per box, per booster box. Essentially, they have higher hit rates, so it's pretty nice. And so normally, whenever I buy cards, I'll get Japanese because like all I care is the pretty artwork and you know better hit rates from there.
Very unfortunate life forms were entering their most horrifying learning experience of their lives.
Ooh. Answers crickets.
A tiny baby pushed itself up, having just emerged from its egg. It had taken several minutes to finally reach the surface, to emerge into the beautiful forest.
Oh, shoot.
But suddenly, it was grasped by some mandibles, plucked from the earth before it could ever spread its legs to set foot on the soils.
Damn, tragic.
Another baby,
shit's rough
Jiminy,
out here.
wriggled its way out from the soils.
Damn, no gambling.
Still
Japan
unable to
friggin'
spread
sucks.
its legs.
No, I think they
The
do.
baby
They just
crickets
have
were
like
now beginning to
strict
emerge
gambling
all
laws.
around Pandora,
So like
the next generation of crickets.
you have to
When Jiminy
like it's not
finally
rigged.
was able
It's not
to
as
spread
rigged.
his legs
There's a higher
from his
win
egg
rate.
casing, he stood still and took in the incredible world all around him.
So like you can't just
Another
lose
cricket came
everything you
rushing by.
have in one
Run.
night, essentially, I
What?
think.
Run! Run!
Or something similar.
Run! She exclaimed. Why on earth do we have to run? Jiminy thought.
Damn, why you gotta run? Oh, GG.
There were 4 particular holes in the Hallelujah tree stump that I wanted to really check out. The first hole was this, where the marauders used to be seen trailing from.
The only
Another
good
hole
thing
just above it,
that's come
a
out
hole at the top of
Japan
the
was the
tree
Nissan
stump, where the
TR,
termites were
TTR
first
and
spotted
hentai,
before the Dark
but
Horde
that's
broke
a
into
different
their tunnel,
story.
and a hole at the back, from which I had seen the Dark Horde emerging once. I went in to check
We
out
are
the
all
first
happy
hole.
for hentai,
At first,
right?
all I could see was blurriness, due to the camera
We
being up against
are
a
all
wooden
happy.
wall. But then I could see black moving shapes, black crazy ants rushing by the lens, until... Aha! Whoa! We hit the first chamber of the Dark Horde. I couldn't believe my eyes. So many ants. I decided to push
I think
the
it's the
camera
fire
further
ants that I don't
inside.
like.
It
The
was a
fire ants are
challenge,
like the
seeing as
antagonist
there
of
were
this
some
show.
problematic twists and turns in the tunneling that made moving the probe deeper tough. But eventually, I managed to snake the camera further
Why
in,
are you gay?
and we
Oh, dude, that's a funny
proceeded
reference,
deeper
dude.
into the
That's
Dark
dude, that was
Horde's first
sick,
chamber,
dude. Yo,
which
wait.
caused the ants to go crazy.
Yo, wait, that was a good reference. Why are you gay? Bro, that was sick, dude.
So
Your
far,
references
I
are off
couldn't
the
see
chain,
any
man.
brood, nor queens, really. Just workers. And a roach leg there. Let's move in deeper.
Are these the same?
Whoa! This was
Yeah.
insane! I couldn't believe we now had visual access into the nest.
Arsonist ants? Yeah.
began attacking the camera lens, spraying it with formic acid, which of course didn't do anything to the equipment. And then, bam! A second deeper chamber, and the Dark Horde did everything in their power to keep us from going in deeper. What could they be hiding in there? I pushed even deeper to enter
Wow, that's
their
kinda
next
sick.
chamber. Ugh.
They
There
have
was a
this
piece of wood blocking our access. Do we
this
go
letter
down or
made out
around
of
it from
this.
the left or the
Fuck.
right? And
It's
then
a
after couple
letter made
minutes
out of
trying to
bricks
make my
in
way
the
around the
Ninjago
blockade,
language.
I
It's sick.
finally reached the innermost part of the tunnel. Aha! Queen larvae, eggs, and pupae. Suddenly, a mad rush of ants came attacking the lens as the Dark Horde picked up their brood to scramble it away. I spotted blurry images of queens rushing by, and the colony was now in full-out retreat mode.
Dang name, retreat mode.
Jiminy made his way carefully through the moss. Everything seemed pretty peaceful, until he caught sight of something truly concerning. A black crazy ant approached from behind, and Jiminy hopped. He began to run. Now he definitely knew he was in danger. Jiminy stopped to survey the scene around him. Ants
for
were
Jiminy.
everywhere. And soon, he realized
Hopefully he'll do it,
he
but
was in the middle
oof,
of one big massacre.
it's not looking good for him.
As he watched the black crazy ant swarms come pouring in to
The same
abduct
guy who
newborn
said
baby
that
crickets like him
was
and
asked
carry them
how
back
he
to the
would
Dark Horde's
react
nest.
if he found out his son was gay. And his response was, I would collapse? Wait, what are you saying to me? Wait, what? The same guy who asked what? What are you talking about? It might have deleted your first message, that or I forgot what we were saying.
The odds were against the newborns because they were still white and soft, having just emerged from their eggs. It hurt them
Oh,
to move around too much while they were still
the
hardening.
same guy who
They needed to
said
rest until
that
they
was
fully
asked
hardened
how
and
he would
became
react
dark
if
in
he
color.
found out his son
But
was
waiting
gay.
too long could be
Yeah,
fatal.
that's
Jiminy
kind of
decided
tough.
to move as he ran through the slaughter field, past the black crazy ants.
He
More
would
and more black
collapse.
crazy
That's
ants
ridiculous.
who were learning about the new easy prey popping up from the soils came to join
This is
the
really
hunt.
annoying. The
Marauder ants
waste
had also
separates
learned of
way
the
too
new
easily.
prey, and they also appeared on the scene. Babies instinctively headed to higher moss, while others weren't so lucky to be able to, and were seized by the black crazy ants.
Okay, that's fine.
Jiminy managed to evade the black crazy
Dang,
ants
they
all
got
around
thunder
and
thighs.
stopped
Look
to
at
take a
that.
breather. Running around like this really hurt.
It's
But
ridiculous.
suddenly, a black
He was
crazy ant
blessed.
came creeping by, and a voice from beyond called out, "Watch out! Incoming ant!" which saved Jiminy's life as he jumped away. Thanks! Jiminy continued forth, making his way back to the open dirt, which he didn't know was the wrong move. He managed to dodge a group of marauders quite easily. They were rather slow. Jiminy weaved his way through the droves of ants that were hunting all around him as he took another moment to rest his achy exoskeleton. He couldn't move now as the ants came dangerously close. He was on the verge of just submitting to his fate and resolved to enjoy his final moments of life. A baby springtail came along to inspect the baby cricket. "Sup, bruh?" "Not much." The sounds of crying babies as they were whisked away by the black crazy
You know
ants
what?
filled
I'm
the
gonna
air.
delete that.
This was not only the first day of Jiminy's life, but it was also the worst.
Fuck.
I had seen what I needed to from this first hole. I proceeded to remove the probe. It was now time to inspect the second hole before the entire colony was alarmed. This time, the moment I stuck the camera in, I saw a ton of ants. Brood and winged
Stick it
queens
in
were
your
everywhere.
mom, bro.
I could also see
My
non-winged
God.
queens, which means
So
they were
good at
mated and
this.
active egg layers also in this chamber. This was insane. The
So
queens
sweet,
began to
bro.
move away from the bright lights of the
I
camera
have
as the
closing
ants
shift
scrambled
tomorrow
about
too.
in a panic. I
Like,
pushed
say
in
this.
deeper, which caused the ants to go into a crazier panic. This tunnel was more challenging to penetrate as I did my best to wind through the obstacles as black crazy ants went rushing about,
What'd you send me?
carrying away their brood and guiding their queens away to safety. I finally went deeper and could look around. This was a dead end.
He was
and there wasn't a
he was
lot to
watching
see
the whole
here now.
time. That's horrible.
So I backed out. As I did, ants were scrambling everywhere from the hole. And now it was time to check the top of the stump, where the termites were last seen. I immediately saw some broken termite tunnels. Other termite tunnels were kind of in the way. as I tried to
I'm like
search for
actually
a
red in
larger
the
opening
face because
I
I
could
sent a
enter
friend
through.
because
I
the one
found
I
one, and I also
that's
spotted
awful.
black crazy ants running around in the darkness beyond. I wondered if this top hole was connected in any way to any of the
Wait, what'd you
previous
send
holes
me,
I
dude?
explored. I then spotted a lone
I'm not
black
opening
crazy
that,
ant,
Matt.
inspecting
You
the
sent in
lens
that group chat.
curiously,
There's a
and then
good
panicked.
chance I'm
Another black
gonna
crazy ant came
instantly get
rushing in
banned.
to tell it to run. The great glowing snake was out to eat them. The worker ran as others came to attack what they thought was a serpent infiltrating their nest. All right,
I actually
I
want
had
to
seen
end the
enough.
stream right
Just
now.
a lot of termite tunnels here. And now it was
I
time
very
to
much
check the
value
fourth
this
hole.
person's opinion of
I
me,
looked
and
inside,
I don't think
and though
that
the camera was too large to fit in, I still
the
could see this.
idea of having their eye,
Black
them
crazy
having
ants
their eye on
rushing
me is
towards the camera,
awful.
attempting to attack it.
But
And
yeah.
that was it. It was so interesting to use this camera. But as crazy as
I'm
all
so
of this
hungry
was,
too.
this wasn't the last I would be using this endoscopic
I feel
camera.
like such a big bag. I had like
I
a
would be
lot for
needing this
dinner and
device
everything.
again for something
Then
very
again, I kinda
important.
haven't really been eating too
Ugh,
crazy much.
disgusting! I spotted
Despite
this
what my
gross sight.
weight has been saying,
This
bro.
was my
I need to
worst
work out.
nightmare come true.
Like, it's actually
One
bad.
of those baby worms was
I
seen
have been
wrapping
getting like
around a
slowly
newborn
fatter,
cricket,
and like I can
and
feel
looked
it
as
when I
though it
sit
was
down and
either
do this.
eating
Like
it
you
or
can,
laying
you know,
eggs into it.
since obviously you're
I
sitting
didn't
down,
know.
unless you're
Ugh,
having good
the sight
proper.
made
Like
me
right now, it's
shiver.
basically
So
flat.
were those
When I
baby
do
worms
this, you know, you can
carnivorous?
feel it. You can
And
feel
how
the
did they have
gut.
the
Oh,
faculty to
hate
capture
it.
a baby cricket?
Hate it, dude.
What were these hellish worms? Run to the nest, the springtail whispered.
Makes me so
Now.
upset.
Jiminy had found the strength to continue running, and he was almost caught by a black crazy ant.
This is actually starting to bore me. It's fun to have on, like, when you're feeling tired, or, like, not in the
By
mood to
some
watch
miracle,
anything else,
Jiminy
but I need
had made
something
his way
fun.
to the
I need
back
something more
mosses,
action.
where there were a lot less black crazy
So does
ants.
anyone have any recommendations?
Other
I will. It's
babies
like
were
media
not so
share. If
lucky.
you have a recommendation,
The
just
crickets
tell
who
me and
did
I will
manage to
watch
harden
it because
and
I'm
darken
so
their
bored.
exoskeletons were a bit harder for the black crazy ants to catch. But even still, color was no guarantee for survival, as some of the darker crickets were also seized by the black crazy ants.
Matt, tell
This
me a
was
video to
indeed the
watch. I am
worst massacre
so
I had
incredibly
ever
bored.
witnessed in Pandora. The marauders were largely empty-handed, having only
Unless
captured
you ate
one or
your
two
toy. In
baby
that case,
crickets
we will just
during the
continue to watch
course of
Ants
this
Canada.
grim scene. In fact, I
But
watched
I
a
will
marauder
slowly
just
start to go
staring at a
nonverbal
newborn
because,
cricket being born,
I mean, there's
not
not much
knowing
to
what
say
to
with
do,
this guy.
and
He does all the
eventually
commentary
moving
for
on.
you, and then,
They
like,
just
the
weren't the
actual,
same hunting
like,
machines
ants and
like
shit,
the
they're
dark horde
just fun to
was.
watch.
For the rest of the evening, these newborn crickets would
Could
be
pull up
hunted
the
and dragged back to the
Hermetito.
dark horde's nest. Only
Nah,
the
it's like
luckiest
a.
and
Should we
quickest
watch some
crickets
Minecraft
would
roleplay?
survive.
I remember last time I got
As for
really
Jiminy,
drunk. Not
he
really
was
drunk.
one of the
I got
select few
intoxicated and
who
I
made it
started
out
watching
alive
it
during
and I
the
like
first hour
power
of life.
scaled him or something like that, and I was slowly like,
Speaking of
this was a
being alive,
universal.
it
I don't
struck
know
me as
how
peculiar
accurate
that
was
over the
I
next
actually
few
like
days,
want to go
I
back and
hadn't
watch it. You
seen
know,
our
fuck it,
Green
that's what I'll do.
Reaper anywhere.
I'm actually curious to see. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna pull up my own stuff. Actually, I'm probably gonna end up. That's not me. Yo, wait. He puts the P in Pokemon? Wait, that's sick though. Wait, that's fire. Actually, out of curiosity, what pulls did I get? I don't want to. Ugh. Ooh. God, look at that. It's like not. It's non-existent. You can't tell where like the face ends and where the neck starts. Like you could see like the outline of a chin, but it kind of blends into each other and then just becomes nothing. If it wasn't for this minuscule shadow, you'd have no idea. My hair, Loki, looks like how it does now. Yeah, I mean because my hair is way too long right now. Like I need a haircut. It's like not horrible because like this is ugly in my opinion. Right now I feel like it doesn't look that bad. Also, the facial hair like completely reconstructs my face too. Like this is just so hideous. Alright, what did I get? You know what? We'll listen to it. We'll listen to it. Okay, so this is the pooling process. Yo, that's funny though. Yo, that was sick though. That was actually that was so funny. Wait, that was sick.
Handheld mode. So we got for our hollows, or reverse hollows, we got this. Actually,
Why am I showing off the
the front
reverse
lines,
hollows?
the V things.
Oh,
Very nice.
and then we jump to
If you like to
V's.
see.
Whatever.
And from those regular booster packs, we also got these Dynamax, I want to say, because of the V. I don't really know what the V
Close enough.
stands for.
It
But
doesn't stand for
we
anything.
got
It's just V.
Dynamax. So we got
I
Dynamax
still don't
Zap,
understand the
Galarian Zapdos.
concept
It's
of
a nice
V,
pull. I
but
really like that one. And then
they both
oh
look like
god,
just okay.
Zarude.
I hated the V's so much.
Zarude.
All those cards were like so
We
hideous in
got
my opinion.
Jungle Rising, Zarude. Very nice cards. Really like the
You know
design.
what? That's one thing that I
Got
haven't
the
lost. I
V
just don't know how to talk to a camera. But back
logo
then,
here. First time I'm seeing
I think
these
I had a
types of cards.
uglier
Very nice.
talk, like an uglier
And
speech
finally,
pattern.
we got all these things. So we got like
To
3
be fair, it was also
Mews,
like braces.
2 Luyas, 2 Ho-Ohs, 1 Kyogre. I really love that one. That's very cool.
I do really like the Kyogre and the Groudon.
We
They're
got
both
3
sick.
Groudons. Again, love that they have the freaking villains of the
The freaking
very
actual
awesome.
Redditor behavior,
Oh.
dude. Kill yourself. I hate.
1 Palkia, 1 Dialga.
Ugh.
Very cool cards. Not as
Can you
cool as
wait?
like
Can you actually
the
bring them closer?
Kyogre
Actually, I almost missed it.
Very cool nonetheless. 1 Reshiram. Cool.
Yeah,
1
that is cool.
Zekrom.
You can just set it down normally. Why?
2 Yveltals.
I am shaking,
Very cool.
which I still do.
I
But
think I got the most
Dude,
Xerneas's out of anything else in this pack. Because we got 5 of them.
please.
Exactly the same.
I
No
can't go
difference.
back and watch the
Very
rest of this,
rare.
but I want to see what pulls I got and
And
stuff.
then, oh, actually, there might be more Cosmogs. It's very hard to do this one-handed. Nope, never
Then
mind.
don't
Only
do
got
it
4
one
of
hand.
those.
And why are we doing left-handed?
We got two Lunalas. So those are the real common cards from that pack. I'll get into those in a second. It's funny because I'm realizing now that all of the pulls I've
And I
gotten
get it,
are
it's
Pikachu
braces. It's like
except
how it
for
works,
this one,
but
which is
fuck
the
this
Shield
little kid,
Pokemon.
bro.
Which is actually the one that I
What was that?
got. The Shield Pokemon that all, which is actually the one to
Was that
except
from
for this
here
one, which is the
in the
Shield
video?
Pokemon.
It was in the video, cool.
Which is actually the one that I got. So I got Shield instead of Sword for the game, and I'm very happy with it.
That is sick.
Yeah,
Actually,
so
that
you
V,
know,
I
fun
take
fact
back
with
the
the
V
logo
card
down
for that
there.
one. Looks good.
Looks very nice. Like the design with it.
Yo, what he said.
Yeah, it's good.
I actually hate
Here's
this
the big
video.
pack. So let's start with this one, which
Did I
I'm pretty
pull
sure
that
it's
or is it a
a-
promo? Oh, it's a promo.
What's it say
Dang,
down there?
that's nice.
Doesn't it say? Oh wait, I just realized your birthday. I didn't see that before. I thought it
Cool,
said the
dude.
rarity. Oh, it's a promo. Wait, what?
Yo, what he
Do
said.
all these say promo? Like,
Yeah, all of them say
that
promo.
is so weird. Like you saw me pull that.
Oh, never mind. I pulled it.
Huh. Okay, well then I guess it's a promo because it doesn't really say it's rarity anywhere. But yeah, this is a nice pool.
Did I get
Surfing
scammed?
Pikachu, which love this one. It's a Dynamax one, not. Wait, what are they called? What are they called when they're not Dynamax? Whatever.
They're just V.
The V. Pikachu V. Surfing Pikachu V. Only knows surf. Nice looking one. I love it. But then we got the big pool. Surfing Pikachu
That is actually a super
Dynamax.
sick pull. I can't believe I got that. That's
Only
insane.
does 10 more damage than it. But it's got cards. So I really like it more. The Pokemon. Yeah.
Oh, oh, that's. Oh my god, that actually almost made me. That actually, like, is disgusting. That's a jump. I need a jump scare warning next time I do that. That's horrible. Oh,
Alright,
I want to see when I just power scaled. That was so funny.
What is that?
It's the memory sponge. Cool. Okay.
It's a memory sponge. Yeah, come on, kid. Catch up a little.
Said what it was.
What is that the white wipe?
No, that was a good call out. That was a good call. I can't watch myself. I actually hate this. This is awful. This is pain. This is actually agony. Why is that there? Why? What was I watching that made this pop up? Whatever. Doesn't. You know what? Sure.
Where?
We're just gonna
She
watch
was
this.
literally nowhere to be found. I usually spot her hanging out in the canopy, either on the glass or hanging out by the heat lamp.
That was
It
painful.
concerned me because
That was
after
actually
watching
painful.
the cricket massacre, the idea that she may have been killed and eaten haunted me. My first suspect, though, was not the ants. It was this one, basking on the mossy hill. I wondered if perhaps
The
our
goat.
sunskink killed her. He's been known to tear earthworms in half and leave them half-eaten on the
Just
floor,
for fun.
as well as taking on prey
Smog
larger
is a
than he can consume.
beast.
I inspected his poop, which he left all around the rainforest floor. A ton of soil creatures were already working on it. Tiny beetles, springtails, and mites were having a total buffet on the sunskink's feces. It always amazed me how biodiverse the world of soil creatures was in Pandora. So, based on appearance, it didn't seem like there were obvious mantis parts in that poop. My guess was that our sunskink had eaten mostly crickets and other soft-bodied creatures. So my other suspicion was that the mantis was hiding behind the moss wall. I had the perfect tool now to actually check for myself. I stuck the endoscopic camera over the moss wall to peer behind it. I could see the wiring that made up the frame of the moss wall and the end of the vines of the canopy. But as I continued to look around, I could not spot any green mantis anywhere.
The
Could
man's
she
is
really be
alive,
dead?
spoiler alert.
I
I've
couldn't
seen,
spot
I've technically
body parts
seen like a
anywhere.
lot of this
If it was
series,
our sun skink,
but
I
I need to
probably would find a discarded
record
leg or arm
Thunder
somewhere, right?
Thighs.
Unless the ants cleaned up
Oh
after
my
it? Could
gosh,
the black crazy ants have swarmed her and killed her?
that
As I
is
watched the black
absurd.
crazy ants continue to take home newborn crickets to their nest in the stump, I struggled with what our next step should be. First off, I wondered if interfering with the natural order of things would defeat the whole purpose of our project here. Pandora's whole purpose was to watch how a wild ecosystem truly develops. And well, this was exactly what was happening. In the wild,
We don't have anything to eat in
invasives
my
like
house
these
right
black
now,
crazy
but
ants literally
I don't
intrude
know. Maybe I'll
and cause
cook
havoc
something
on
up. I'll make some
ecosystems.
nachos.
And that was what
Nachos
we
sound
were seeing.
really good,
But I
actually.
wondered if I should somehow intervene and take action to
I have Taco
eradicate
Bell
the black
gift card.
crazy
Maybe I
ants
could
by maybe
make a.
plugging up the holes of the stump
Never mind.
to trap the
Maybe I
majority
can
of the
make
dark
a
horde inside.
single person
But I knew
deliver
the stump
me
was full of various tunnels and secret
um,
exits, so
Taco
plugging
Bell.
them all up
That
would be a
sounds really
mission and a
delicious.
half. So hard. I didn't want to have to remove the stump from Pandora, as it was hard enough lugging the entire thing inside with no decor. I could only imagine the nightmarish logistics of removing it with all the decor
Fuck! I
in.
need to build it twice.
I
I
could
hate
possibly
this.
vacuum as much of the colony as possible during one of their regular colony moves. Despite all these measures, though, I knew it still wouldn't guarantee complete eradication of the Dark Horde, because they already had secret hideouts and satellite nests all over the place. Just one queen was all they needed to get back their massive numbers. The idea of the Dark Horde eventually leading to the ecological collapse and end of Pandora made me deeply sad on all levels of my being. Pandora was such a promising
I
biological
love when he does
project,
this, where he
but
just
I
stands in
feared
there.
we were dangerously
He just kind of
reaching
looks
the
over
end
it, and that's like the
of one of
entire
the
shot.
most
Like it's a cool
amazing
cinematography, but it's
creations
so
and
funny.
experiences of my entire
Just
life.
because like you
The
know
end
he
of
filmed this
Pandora
much after,
seemed near, and if so, it would be the end.
right? Like he did not
of an
film
era.
this when all that was happening, and I just think that's really funny to imagine that you had to go through and do like these like shots like that. I don't know. It's just, to me, it's funny. Like I know that's like what you do when you're filmmaking, and like I want to be a filmmaker, so duh, I'm gonna have to do this too. But for some reason, it's funny in this context, and I don't really know why.
The next day,
But I think it's
spotted
sick.
something peculiar in the foliage. What is that? Wow, looks like some old dried skin. And then it occurred to me. The Green Reaper. She had shed her skin. She was alive. This totally had to be new, as I hadn't seen it here the day before. So I looked around, and lo and behold, I spotted a leaf swaying back and forth.
Of course, the goat's
Upon
alive.
checking it out, I saw our Green Reaper drying in her
I
new
think her name's
skin.
Lady Deathstrike in
There
the
you
end.
are, Green Reaper. So
And
you were
yeah,
eaten.
Lady Deathstrike
What
is the
amazing news.
goat.
Watching her camouflaged against the leaves, it's no wonder I must have completely overlooked her when searching the vivarium for her whereabouts these past few days. She must have chosen this spot as a suitable place
I
to
can't remember if
shed.
she dies
And what a great
by the
choice,
time
because the better the
where I
camouflage
watched,
match, the safer she would
but
be from
she
predators
was
who might want to take
my
advantage
I think
of
Smog
this
was my
vulnerable
favorite
period
animal,
while she was shedding.
and then
How
after was Lady
awesome.
Deathstrike.
I was happy to know she
I don't
would
know if
be
it's
okay.
weird that I have a favorite
later caught
creature,
her up in
little
the Spanish
critter,
moss,
like a favorite character
feasting on a
in
cricket.
this
She
guy's
must have been starved.
series, but
I totally
I
should
do.
have had more faith in her survival skills in Pandora. Because, I mean, millions of years of evolution had to have at least equipped her enough to survive much longer in this rainforest. As for the potentially male mantis I had waiting to be betrothed to her, he
Oh.
also ended up shedding his skin, and I placed
W.
him into his own holding terrarium to possibly release into Pandora in the future, should it be a male and ready to breed. That would be super exciting to watch baby mantises being born in our rainforest. Speaking of babies, I caught sight of some movement below.
I know that later he has like a crocodile, like an entire ass crocodile to his
Baby
rainforest,
crickets were
which
now
is
exploring
insane.
Pandora. I could see them
Like I do the same in
everywhere.
video
Although the black
games,
crazy
like
ants had picked off
Jurassic World
many of the
Evolution.
newborns, the crickets had laid so
But
many
he's doing
eggs
this in
all
real
over
life,
the
which
place
is insane
that
to
there
me.
was still
It's
a
so cool.
significant
Like I
amount of
wish.
baby crickets now frolicking around the lands. They were eating the plants, especially the moss.
Like if I could do this
and
guy's
learning
job,
about
I would.
survival and life in the
This guy's so
rainforest
cool. I
with
wish I could
every
do it.
exploratory turn. I spotted Jiminy running across the moss,
Throwing?
now completely hardened and black. Though he and all his siblings weren't completely safe yet, they were more likely to survive now. that they were hardened and excellent jumpers. One of the lessons they would need to learn was how to not fall into the pond. I caught Jiminy that night, sleeping soundly in a clump
Jumping
of moss,
directly into
high
the
up
pond.
on the moss wall. Good luck, Jiminy. Hope you grow up to be a great singer one day. As I looked all around Pandora, I spotted
To get
new
the huzz.
inspiring scenes of hope. A cricket dropped from his old skin as a new adult male who would soon go on to sing to females and pass on his genes. Female crickets were still laying new eggs all around the forest as new babies scuttled around. A jumping spider was hopping around, exploring the foliage, looking for food around the leaves. In the pond, I spotted our resident damselfly larva, still alive and surviving, despite the presence of the guppies who would have relished him. The vines were now sprouting beautifully as they fed from nitrates and ammonia from the pond. Cool to know that our vines were now producing leaves, which would soon create a nice and thick foliage layer along our canopy. And another thing I noticed about these leaves was that based on its shape, the vines were not banyan tree vines, like I initially thought, but instead were a species of true vine, not a tree, which was actually much better because now I didn't have to worry about an actual giant tree busting out of the vivarium. Our true vining
W.
system was coming along wonderfully. Within the
Okay.
Hallelujah tree
I thought
stump,
that just
I
launched into
explored
the
other
abyss. I was
holes
gonna be really
in which
sad.
I found some interesting things,
So I don't want
like this
to
sleeping
search
roach
for that
and
late
this
at night.
sleeping cricket and roach sharing a hole. What I had ultimately learned
Oh
was
my
that
god, when I
not
broke
all of
the
the main
boat
holes were connected.
yesterday,
Dead
or
ends,
last time I
which makes
streamed,
sense, seeing as the black crazy
part
ants
of like
were
the
often seen
spirit
traveling
part
from
that's
one
like
hole
coming
to
off it
another on the
went
outside of the stump.
completely
But
into the
perhaps
abyss.
the
I
most
actually don't know
amazing
where it is.
discovery of all was this.
Like it's just
Ready
vanished.
for this, guys? I checked the cave beneath the Hallelujah tree stump in attempts to catch a glimpse of our marauders somewhere. And at first, I spotted Rocksteady, our rhino beetle, munching on some rotten fruit,
W.
as well as a bunch of black crazy ants. But as I ventured deeper into the cave, I spotted this. See those huge puffs of soil? Those soil structures look strangely familiar to me, kinda like termite mounds. Wait a sec, no way! And as I looked around a bit more and went back to examine some of the video I took exploring that area of the cave, have a look at what I spotted running across the screen. Did you see it?
No.
There. It's so fast you could miss it if you blinked. Check out this still shot. See it? That is a termite. Our termite colony
How did
was
you know
alive.
that?
And if these were indeed termite mounds beneath the Hallelujah tree stump, it meant that our termites were not dead.
Like
and had
I know
moved
he's
into
right
the soils, just like our
because
marauders.
I'm pretty sure they
Hooray!
show up later in the
Such amazing
series.
news.
But
All
off
of this
that
made
little
me
clip,
realize one
how
thing.
did you know?
Yes,
Because I had
although
no
our black
idea,
crazy
and I
ants
still
were
can't
indeed
tell being
invading
told what it
Pandora
is.
and were displacing fauna from their homes, the ecosystem was still managing to push back and thrive despite their invasive presence. In fact, life itself was designed to adapt to adversity like invasives.
There we
The
go.
way I saw it, the black crazy ants were like a virus
Dang, he low
entering the
key.
human body
Like,
and spreading. And sometimes a virus can claim
fit.
the life of the infected person. But most other times, the body has a brilliant way of fighting back against such viruses, with a newfound immunity to dealing with such viruses in the future. Sometimes a
I can't
virus
wait to
will
be
simply
done with
integrate
classwork
into a
and stuff
body
like that.
and have no effect on the well-being of the whole system
Like,
once a balance
it's gonna
is
be
achieved.
so
and simply
miraculous
stay
to not have to have like this
As I
looming
watched a
dread
marauder
over
major patrolling
my
the
shoulder.
borders of their territory beneath the stump, which some of the black crazy ants were attempting to infringe upon, I was reminded that our marauders still had the faculties to stand up against the black crazy ants, as did the termites, as well as many of the crickets, and thank goodness so too did our mantis. Therefore, I had every reason to expect that all hope was not lost for Pandora, and that our ecosystem still had a hopeful future. I realized that an ecosystem actually needed such agents of adversity and challenge of the likes of the Dark Horde in order for the ecosystem as a whole to be strong. It reminded me of a quote by a man named Dr. Steve Maraboli, who said, "Look around you. Everything changes. Everything on this earth
I like
is in
how
continuous state
the
of evolving,
only bad guy to go
refining,
against this thing
improving,
is this little
adapting,
dude right here.
enhancing, and changing.
This one
And
minifigure is
so I
supposed to
felt
solo
invasives, like
this,
the Dark Horde, had in fact a hugely important role in Pandora.
and I just think
Like
that's funny. I
heavyweights
don't
at a
really know
gym,
why.
or
Like, they didn't give
viruses
him
to
like
a
a
body,
cannon or
the Dark
anything to
Horde
fight
was
it.
training the
It's
components
just
of
straight
our
a dude.
rainforest to become stronger and
And
more
I think that's
resilient.
funny.
And that was a great thing. And as I spotted Charlie once again, perched at his favorite spot
Oh,
on the
that's what I
driftwood
can
one night,
watch. Hold
I
on.
too, like him, wasn't too worried about a thing, and instead chose to feel awe at the world around.
I guess
with
I'll finish
confidence
this
that in the
series.
grand scheme of things, all
Yeah.
was well, and the future was exciting. But it didn't mean we couldn't do anything to help support a better balance within Pandora.
This is gonna be the next thing.
Because after all, even natural remedies, when a person's health is challenged, could help achieve a healthy balance much quicker. And this simile also applied to our ecosystem. The Dark Horde, though beneficial to our ecosystem in some ways, still needed to be kept in check. And a lot of you helped me to determine our next course of action. Oh, carnivorous pitcher plants,
Did I drop something?
welcome to Pandora. Vote in my community tab to affect this story.
Oh, bro, please.
Hope you can subscribe to the channel as we upload every Saturday at 8 a.m. Eastern
Whatever, I'm
Standard
gonna
Time.
keep building
Please remember
until
to
I get to
comment,
the point.
share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this video to help us keep making more.
No, stop. Aw. Just watch Lego Rewind. I don't want to watch that though, bro. What is there to watch? Oh yeah, you know what? Screw it. We're gonna. Fuck. I'm just gonna pull up YouTube on this. Could watch the new Avatar movie. Now watch
There's
this.
one. You
Aye,
installed
that's
this?
We only had a few
loud.
screws left over.
If it's
Oh,
important,
wait,
it's not worth compromising.
Is that J.K. Simmons? I
There's
didn't
what it
get to
is.
see it.
And
but-
a lot of people have to leave. But it's also hard because we don't know what's going on the other side.
I can tell that I'm losing weight every day, and I don't have much weight to lose until my body starts shutting down.
We can't only rely on the rice we have, so we are just testing our luck.
It started to physically hurt my body, like my hips hurt. I'm sick.
Oh, you ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Rest in peace, Mona. Always in our hearts.
She didn't die.
I'll take her portion at the end.
Wow. Me personally, I'm staying there
are dropping
as long as I can.
because
Like, I know
due to
everyone says that. I'm
Every
staying
time
there.
someone
It's
leaves,
not even
the
close.
pie gets bigger.
I don't
And with
care.
less
My
people, the
drive
red
for
team was
money,
forced to take on more responsibilities.
I don't care. I
Our
will do whatever
group
it takes.
have something in them to prove. I think they're gonna step up.
Like when it
So
comes to
Chef
just
Britain
staying
left,
somewhere,
I
I
thought
would
Phil would have to
genuinely
roll.
hospitalize
The
myself.
girlies
They
chopped
would
up
actually, like,
sides and
they'll
carrots.
say, you
I feel
have
like
to
came out
get
good,
me out
like,
of here,
we can
and then they're gone in
manage,
like a
we
day.
can manage.
I've
You would
proven
genuinely
that I can
have to
do a lot more than
hospitalize me
even
in
I
order
thought
to
I could
get me
do.
out of there.
Because it's my birthday, I'm buying random people who subscribe whatever they want. It could be a car, a dream
I've been
vacation,
subscribed,
or
that's not
even
fair.
just paying off your rent. All you have to do is click subscribe and comment what you want, and I'll be picking random winners over the next 30 days. Good luck.
We have a big storm coming in. A lot of people could end up leaving tonight.
Mr. Breast, give me money.
entrance, blocks the wind.
Whoa. Oh, the rain's starting to pick up. Do you think this is rainproof?
I think it's rain resistant.
Rain is coming in, and so I'm beefing up my door, and I just need all this holly in to fill in those gaps.
But right after I left, heavy rain poured in for hours upon hours.
We've been dealing with nonstop rain for about 5 hours. Everybody's shoes are soaked, socks are soaked, clothes are soaked. Where we were planning to sleep is soaked. Water inside my hut there. It looks like it's not waterproof.
I've come to stand under the tarp.
The only thing that fits under the tarp is the beans and rice.
So you're not letting people
This is literally our only shelter.
All right. It's fine. They took the only tarp that there is, and now they're not letting anybody use it. The one tarp that we have, like, I can't even stand under it. That seems wrong.
That one tarp was designated and put there so that we
As
could
a
keep
community shelter.
No, so we could keep our beans and our rice dry.
But it
that
was a community shelter.
Okay, listen to what I'm telling you. They're trying to get everything sorted out so they can get everything out so we can fit people in there. That's what they're doing in there.
But it was a community shelter.
Wait, say it one more time.
Getting to the end of our wits here. Our camp is absolutely soaked. This has to end soon. I'm just hoping Red Team had to go through something similar.
Gotta refill my water. Then I'm gonna go sit in my tent, read and nap.
These days are the easiest days. These are filler days to us.
And while Red was happily waiting out the rain, my Day 14 challenge might affect who will reign supreme next.
Everyone gather
Bars.
Gather
Wait, you cooked with that. ChatGPT.
How we doing?
You did it yet again.
An identical set of boxes
Has been placed in front of both teams.
We will be opening them one at a time, revealing a crucial survival item. If both teams reject it, only then will the next item be revealed. And whichever team hits their button first will be able to keep the item.
You guys decide to take that box.
Introducing Grammarly, like you've never seen before. Your all-in-one writing essential.
Please.
With Grammarly, your writing isn't just clear, concise, and confident.
They get nothing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Maj, Tariq, reveal the first box.
Box number 1, fishing gear.
There's no fish in that river.
We can't catch fish. That's really useless.
We passing on this.
Hard pass.
Is everyone gonna push that button?
I'm ready to tackle somebody for hitting that button.
Are you guys sure?
Yes.
You guys said no to the first box. Tariq, reveal the second box.
Cast iron pots and pans.
Cast iron cooking. Chef, what do you think?
I feel like we have everything else now.
Maybe we should just cook it so they don't get anything.
Now reminder, if the other team takes it, you guys get nothing.
And if both teams reject every box, then both teams get everything.
We can have it all. Don't hit it.
We could get all 5 boxes.
But then they have 5 boxes.
Okay, yes or no?
No.
No.
They passed up on box number 2.
Honestly, they should just hit every single one. If I was team
Reveal box number 3. Feast of
Red,
peanut butter
I would
cups.
bang, 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 bang. All of them. Ooh. Wait, this thing. Wait, this is huge. This is like actually savior.
My mouth is salivating right now. The other team
Mine
might
is
press
actually
it.
too,
The
which is so
other team
upsetting.
might hit it, guys.
I don't even like Feastables. I'm just hungry.
Put your hand down.
Please, let's hit it.
I'm saying no.
3, 2, close that box.
Then go on.
That was difficult. That was difficult.
Open
No,
the
it
fourth
wasn't,
box.
bro. Shut
Building
up.
supplies.
No.
Trying to get his 5
You guys
minutes.
can build more shelter.
We already built it. That's an easy task.
So far, both teams have passed on every box. I would really think hard about the next one.
If no one hits the button on both sides, you guys get everything. But if they hit the button on this last box, you guys get nothing.
I don't think they're gonna push the button.
I think they will.
You think they will?
Yeah.
Why do you think that?
If they press no button, we're all even again.
That is true.
Why would they want to help someone that doesn't have as much stuff get all the things? So I think the strategy is you don't want to give them something that they might need.
Question, is there a role you do it?
No.
You gotta see what's in that box first.
Yeah, but then we both get it anyway.
They don't want us to take it, so they're gonna hit the last button.
That's what I think. They're gonna hit it just because they don't want us to take it.
That's fine because we don't need anything. That's
This
fine.
might be more advantageous for them to win.
That's why
I
we
don't even
should
know what the
click it
rule is
to this
anymore,
next
bro.
box.
They actually confuse me.
Reveal the last box.
Steaks, jack links, and seasonings for your entire team.
Oh
That's
my
pretty-
God.
That's what I said.
I'm pushing the button.
Wait.
No.
You guys not doing it?
Really? Why did we do all that?
No. Did you press it?
He pressed it immediately. Blue team pressed the button.
What?
Blue team pressed it immediately.
Wait, what? The blue team hit the button and you guys got nothing.
No one had the guts to press the button.
Because everybody had to talk about it.
Well, y'all said no.
Oh, I don't want to be here anymore.
And though Patrick's quick thinking gave him the advantage, the disregard for their input immediately created a rift.
They're really not listening.
I don't get it.
are
That
you?
benefited
My
them.
vegetarian.
Who cares?
Whether discouraged by losing the challenge
You know, losing really sucks. I'm gonna press the button.
or by simply not being listened to,
This is actually making me upset. First of all, he did the right thing. By doing that, the other team doesn't get anything. And they get that. I don't know if they get all 5 boxes, but they at least get 1 box. show he did the right thing. Because now they get something that the other team doesn't. Whereas on the other end, right? They do get that, right? And the other than that lady crying, really, bro, you guys are living scot-free. You guys are chilling. You have a cook. Like, that guy's called the cook. You're fine.
I promise you, you're losing more people than me.
Then get the hell out of here.
Both red team and blue team lost multiple players. But for the Blues who remained, this was the first time they gained a resource over their rivals. And for the first time in over 2 weeks, the blue team got a little slice of heaven.
Who wants to cook their steak now?
The steaks are looking really good.
Better than Christmas Day.
And they're distributing it. Like, that's fine. Whoever was like, you did the wrong thing, you're an idiot.
I have energy because we had protein. It's all coming together how we need it.
But things weren't as great with the red team.
I want them pots.
The pots would have been nice.
He's like, Isaiah, please, just trust me.
Literally, we have black stuff in our food now because they didn't press the button on the pants. I'm over it. I'm so mad.
But once the meat was gone, blue team ran into a new problem.
It's about money. I'm not a people person. We just want more money. But now that so many people have left, a lot of money.
And now that more and more people are leaving, their share of the $250,000 if they win is going up. You don't know how much it is because you don't know how many people are left, but trust me, it's starting to become a lot of money.
Thousands of dollars.
So Trin hatched a plan to increase her share of the money.
Just show how much, like, show how many people are left, bro. Your children audience are not gonna do the math.
Trini is really starting to get on my nerves.
Trinity is starting to get on my nerves.
I think the
she's on my nerves too.
aspect of it isn't the hardest part anymore.
You're selfish for taking the tarp.
I didn't take it. Did Sunny take it?
Okay, so how about we take the tarp so we can make a shelter for everyone to use?
shelter that we moved into. That
Dude, you're wild right now. I can't even believe that you, of all people,
You
would
can keep
say that
talking
I'm
over me.
Yeah, my career is based around good energy, good vibes. I don't believe in bad days. When I see teammates are down, I either try to make them laugh or I do a backflip. I really feel like I've done enough to win.
I do a backflip.
My bad, y'all.
That's what you do?
We think somebody flared.
Are we serious?
Because we heard them screaming, and then, you know, it was like screaming, clapping.
Someone definitely flared.
Their team is probably getting ready to break off, especially after getting that steak, and now it's like gone. We could win.
Why would that be your conclusion for clapping? Cheering and clapping for somebody leaving? No. Are you an idiot?
I want some sweet potatoes.
You ate a lunch. No one else got lunch.
I'm gonna eat if I'm hungry. I don't need to answer to you. I don't need to answer to anyone here.
She's like the least team player vibes.
That last little bit of toxicity. Thanks, guys. That's exactly what we needed. Now we can get out of here.
Like,
I didn't like
blue team are full
But the
of
red
idiots.
team genuinely liked each other.
If we all just work together, we can win this. We can beat the blue
Like, if
team.
blue team
hopefully.
wins somehow, I'm gonna be upset. Like, I'm actually going to be upset.
Oh my god. No! I want to cry.
You have to work as a team and be selfless. Everyone's willing to put up a fight. We're still in this to win this, so.
We have a really strong team.
But the blue team maybe didn't feel the same way.
If we start breaking apart one by one, like losing Patrick, is what it is.
And we all unanimously agreed she can have some rice.
I didn't hear that conversation.
We literally had the conversation yesterday about the rice.
I didn't hear it or participate. I just want to leave with a win, and I feel like I'm going to leave with this bitter taste in my mouth.
It really sucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell that guy right now.
I don't want to be
He's
bitter.
wasting his time. They're gonna lose. Like, they're already halfway through, and blue team is losing fast.
Did you hear that right then?
I heard what I think is the blue team cheering.
Yeah, that sounds like a small amount of guys.
I heard it just then too. Two people flirting, think? We are like stuck here for life. We know we're not. We have the flares, but also then we lose. And I don't lose. We're gonna win this. I don't know how, I don't know when, but we're gonna win this. The less people we have, the lower our chances of winning get.
It's getting harder to stay.
I started to think that maybe this was getting easier. It's not.
While the blue team was falling apart, the red team was coming together so well. They weren't just surviving, they were thriving.
It's relaxation time, guys.
We're gonna have a quick little river day. Sometimes you just gotta find the good
That's
and the
piece
bad.
fell. Except it didn't. It was caught in my wiener.
You literally suck. It's crazy. Like,
Are you gonna
And
let
it
me
fell
talk?
again.
You literally don't do anything to contribute outside of cooking food that has no taste at all. It's crap food, honestly. And
Well,
I'm sorry,
she doesn't
but I
do
gotta say it.
anything.
You gonna be okay?
no, I'm not.
Like how?
Take a walk.
Yeah. I think they're just
Those
such
posters,
boys.
like I don't understand how you're gonna
Did
be
you
on
catch
there,
something?
being like one of the least likable people,
He looks big too.
and then put yourself on the internet like that. Being a unlikable person, like yeah,
We cleaned it
nobody's
as a
gonna
team,
like you.
and we're
Nobody's gonna
cooking
like
it
you
up
if
now.
you post yourself being an unlikable person.
Just literally bullies.
They're mean girls.
I'm gonna leave today. At the end of the day, I didn't win a Mr. Beast challenge, but I did my best.
You stayed so long. Maybe want a fork? That's really good.
That tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When
Yeah, red team's
something's right
clearing.
for you, you'll have peace. And I don't have peace being here any longer. Get me out of here.
Survivalist, expert survivalist, by the way.
But
Shut
just
up.
because you have the training to survive by yourself in the wilderness doesn't mean you can survive as a group.
We are now
See, bro, that's why you just
5 days
don't do emotions
in
here.
a row with 0 flares.
Yeah, they're winning.
Amelia's gone,
If they
and
somehow
I think
lose,
Trin is very
that's absurd.
selfish. If we're one short because of Red beat us by one person, and you're cheering over here, it's your money that you're losing too.
There's just so many less bodies. At one point, there were 50 survivalists.
Hopefully tomorrow is challenge day or extraction day, but we need something.
3 weeks in the woods. Let's see how they're doing. Oh, red team. What is going on?
Like, actually,
Hello,
this
everyone. You don't want
video's
a challenge?
making me upset.
Amateurs, why do you think I have this?
Is that where rescue is?
This is a map of the red camp.
And this is a flare gun.
You're gonna mark where you want to hide this flare gun in their camp.
Whichever side finds the flare gun first will decide when the video ends by firing it.
You can end the game today. You can end it in 5 days, 10 days, whenever you want.
And the other team will have no control over it.
Oh, I just got chills.
If you pop that flare, at the end of the world, you still lose. So you just gotta remember that.
What if they hold on to it for 2 weeks?
Then they're messed up and sick in the head.
They're gonna walk the boundary, I bet.
Yeah, they'll walk.
So they'll bring it in more.
Let's make them work for it so they burn a bunch of calories.
Yeah.
So definitely somewhere far away.
Watch the spot then.
There we go.
Oh, they got a huge red map.
This is it.
It makes sense.
This is exactly where they marked on the map. Their flare is now here. Let's see if they find it first. First team to find a flare will decide when this video ends. Are you ready? 3,
Sure, Jimmy, just start the
2,
challenge, bro.
1, take off your blindfolds. Good luck.
Time to go. Time to go.
Go for it.
See, okay, when you do it like that, you're encouraging everyone to go look for
Amateurs,
it.
what's the plan?
And
What's
that
the
basically
plan?
like psychologically makes them want to end it
So
as
did y'all
soon
talk
as
about
they
where you're
find
gonna
it.
go separately already?
So,
I'm going to the very far backwoods.
Hey,
I don't play the hype of like, they could end it in a year if they wanted to.
This is a mess.
Sure.
Red team is a mess. They all have a plan. They are determined to be the ones that find this flare.
I'm going to the furthest corner.
You go towards
So
the
it
docks,
doesn't
I'll go the
change
other way.
anything, right? Like them finding the flare.
Wendy's went back to the kitchen.
The
to give
challenge
our
ends
famous
no matter
spicy
which
chicken
team
sandwich
finds
a
it.
total upgrade. More crunch,
Am I-
more flavor.
Am I just stupid? Maybe I'm just stupid.
Is this our
This
best
entire
spicy chicken
time
ever?
I've been like
Looks like a yes to me.
sounding
Spicy
like an
chicken just got
idiot.
better at Wendy's.
Get out of my
Hey, can
face
you break
with
this down for
food.
me?
Also, I hate you.
Sure.
Ad.
The first step for using the quadratic
I gotta get my water right
What
here.
if the blue team finds
Also,
it when
this
you're
is
getting
too
water?
rough. Go down.
Taking his time, which is fine. Surely the blue team's not even close.
So right now, I'm actually really
Oh.
close to the border.
So like multiple past
I'm
it.
down here searching for the flare.
I'm gonna
And
find
make
it.
them lose calories if we make them.
Oh man, we are deep in the woods. All right, he found his teammate.
Nobody entered.
Oh my god, wait, I did it right the first
So
time.
if you're gonna go that way, I'm gonna go that way.
I'm gonna head down by the dock.
You can literally see all around you here. Now you just gotta scan.
Legacy. Inward. Dude, I really want to find this flare.
We're all so focused on finding this flare gun.
I didn't have a cameraman follow me, so maybe a sign I'm not in the right area. But
we find this flare first.
You're an
It's
idiot.
pretty much the whole view down there, and I don't see it. Also, don't see it here.
You see anything?
Nope, not here.
Neither do I.
Look out.
Oh, I think I see it.
Don't mess with me.
I'm just kidding.
Oh, man.
I think I hit pretty much everything. I think we'd see it.
Wait.
Oh, is that blue team? Oh, it's a red team.
Someone found the flare. Don't find it! The horn is going off.
I think it's a blue team.
Our team might have found it. Hopefully, that means we found it.
Which is really unfortunate, but...
These
Oh.
contestants have
Well,
spent the
then it's
last
probably a
20
red
days
team.
in the woods, losing teammates.
Get me out of here.
There's no joy in leaving.
Alliances pushing themselves to their limits.
Is that thunder?
Here comes the rain.
For this moment right here.
I found it! I found it! I got 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 it! This is Taylor! I got it! I got it!
Oh, it's a blue team.
I got it!
Well, why'd they do it?
Got it!
Why in the challenge? You guys lose.
They found it. They found it first.
How many people do you think are left on the amateurs?
I hope that they think, oh, well, we got this in the bag. I hope that they blow the flare and we have more people.
Is there any world where there's more than you?
Maybe, but we don't think so.
What if you waited till tomorrow?
Nah, we waited 20 days. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a world where
After
blue
20
team
days,
wins
it
this,
all
right?
comes down to this. Decide with the most contestants is winning that money. 3, 2, 1, take off your blindfold.
Or sorry, red team wins. Pff, what am I saying? How?
That's correct. There's
How did we
11
throw?
left on the blue team, but only 9 left on the red team. Blue
Yo,
team,
red
you
team.
just won
Red team.
$250,000.
Red team.
Oh my God.
How did we throw?
It's emotional, but what
Red
can
team
I
sold.
say? They're survival experts, and I'm just proud we made it this far.
We're gonna give each of you $4,000 for spending time out here. They're not going home empty-handed. They each are walking home with $22,000.
Red team
Whether
sold
they have skill or a bunch of
so
resources.
incredibly
I
hard.
think in the end, the thing that matters the most is working together. Thank you guys for watching.
But they didn't work together. That's like the whole thing. That was like the whole point of the video is that blue team didn't work together. That was like the whole thing. So like, why are we acting like? Why are we acting like blue team did this whole thing? Oh my god. Let's see. What is there to like watch? I'm gonna tell you right now, no. No, they can't. What in the hell am I looking at? Sure, bro. What are my ads? Can I find something? Where's an apocalypse class? Okay. Yeah, true. I mean, yeah, I guess. Spilling all the secrets of mysteries video. And then it's pointing to Slack because that gets the most views. Cool. Is there like anything interesting in here? What are these ads? He's secretly emo. What does that mean, Arctic? She was different. Like, there's genuinely nothing. Nothing I want to watch here. Please give me something. Like, can I just get something good to watch, please? I want to watch Disney adults, bro. Zoophobia. Nah. Nah, that was like the only thing that looked kind of interesting. Most pathetic fight. God. I feel like this is probably a spoiler. But I'm on season 6. I have like 4 episodes left of the show. I want to open these packs. Ultra shiny. I think I opened one before, but I can't remember. That's not real, by the way. This one's real. This one's not. So, in case you're wondering. Ah, fuck it. This looks funny.
An interest-earning savings account from Space Coast Credit Union means your hard-earned money.
Millennial humor. With the constant change of humor, it's inevitable that we see the death of millennial humor. Now, there's a certain type of humor that some millennials
I called my
keeps getting
assistant
clowned
store
by the
manager
internet day
millennial
in and
today.
day
She
out
got
for the past few
offended.
years. This
It's
shit
really
is
funny.
buns, rightfully so. But if you think it's the funniest thing on the planet, that's all right. It's your humor. It's subjective. More power to you. I want to preface before the video starts, I'm not trying to start a generational conflict. Not every millennial has this form of humor. But there are some millennials who will act like toddlers when they're 30-something years old. They are pushing 40. Okay, not pushing 40. But this skit perfectly describes what I'm talking about.
Wow.
Okay, little known fact about me is that I get
Not a
extremely
millennial,
hyper
but
when I have
yes.
sugar. Now take a guess what my coworker gave me when I was at work today. Cookie. But I can't eat it because sugar is my greatest weakness. Me wish I could take this cookie and go num 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 num.
Okay, obviously, is it the biggest deal in the world? No. But I just
that
had to make a
hurts.
rant about it because it just annoys me to no end. Personally, I think it's annoying, but some people might find it funny. I don't know. That's a little bit questionable. In the skit, I mean, he fucking nailed it. It was way too accurate. Suspiciously accurate. Whether you're outside on a walk or at work, or if you were doom scrolling, we have all come across this type of millennial at least once. And to prove that I'm not
they're
insane
awful.
and that this actually did exist, I really wish
Okay,
there was a mute
I'm
button
bored of
for
this. I
hearing.
don't like
And what
this
you're gonna
one.
see is actually insane. You may recoil.
I'm so excited that Taylor Swift gets to be small girl with Travis Kelce because he is large boy and she is gets to be small girl. He can just scoop her up. She's not gonna be the monster.
On my
I
Minecraft
hate that
server,
small
there
girl.
exists a player who has made it their goal to dive into my memories and extract moments in time to recreate in a box.
I don't know, man. What's this guy up to? Ooh. That's not who I clicked on, but this'll do. Okay, apparently I've watched too many of his videos, so I'm gonna go here. Please. Ooh. There we go.
Great. Another shot on VHS movie.
Oh well, at least I got a sponsor for this video.
This guy's sick.
Thanks,
I love this guy so
Squarespace.
much. He's
That's right,
unironically like up there
Squarespace,
for
the
one of
leader
my
in the
favorite
web design
YouTubers.
industry
He
for
basically
over
just
20
goes through and
years.
watches
Whether
like
you
these
want to show off
ancient
your
ass
interests,
movies,
start
mainly
a
like
side
VHS
hustle,
level
or
movies.
finally dive headfirst
And
into that new
that's
biz
cool.
builder, you can your customized. Squarespace's Fluid engine allows you to easily drag and drop elements, all without doing any
I
coding.
think that's really cool.
Plus, if you're trying to sell some
I'm a
products,
fan of
whether
them.
they're handmade or digital, management, dreams, description, and brand. One of the most underrated horror genres out there is the killer scarecrow movie. You have Dark Night of the Scarecrow, Night of the Scarecrow, just plain scarecrows. Not to mention all the times that various kids' horror shows use scarecrows coming to life. So, of course, the first
Wow,
killer
stutter.
scarecrow
That's because
movie I'm doing on
scarecrows are
this
scary. Have
channel
you
is a
not seen the
micro-budget
Batman,
shot
bro?
on
Like,
video
what?
movie that almost no one remembers. Well, I did a popular movie last episode.
And instantly into
Ready
that.
to start a hands-on career? At Universal.
God, that's horrifying. And it looks like the Batman villain, so.
Dark Harvest is a 1992 shot-on-video horror flick that you may or may not have seen at the video store back in the day. I know I sure didn't, but I made sure to mention this one's from '92 because, believe it or not, there's another killer scarecrow movie called Dark Harvest from 2004 that's completely unrelated to this one. Well, as far as I'm aware, the one from '92 is the only one with an official Blu-ray release so far. And that's pretty much all the backstory you need, so let's dive right in.
Yeah.
Artistic License Inc. That's the name of the electronics store they rented the camcorder from. Anyway, we open on a couple driving through the desert.
Just great. We're lost.
We're not lost.
Oh, yeah. What would you call it? You should have stopped at that gas station back there.
Yeah, trust
Shut
me,
up.
you didn't want to stop at that gas station. I will give the filmmakers props. They were smart enough to know to include some boobs early. Now, if only the dialogue was as appealing.
What are you doing?
Changing. Too goddamn cheap to buy an air conditioner, and I'm hot.
That costs $500.
Big deal. Can't spend $500 for an air conditioner, but you can spend 12 grand on that ugly, stupid watch.
It's not an ugly, stupid watch. I like this watch, and you can see through that shirt.
Will the Scarecrow please kill these two already?
So who's gonna see me out here, huh? That scarecrow? Ricky, wasn't there a scarecrow there?
Oh, look, even the Scarecrow wants to get away from these two.
Probably some punk pulling a prank. Gonna rip his fucking throat out.
Yeah, sure, I could just keep driving, but I think I'll get out of the car. No witnesses for miles, lots of places to bury a body. Yeah, this is definitely a good idea. Unfortunately for this
Genius.
guy, he chose to fuck with somebody who scares more than just crows. Time to
Holy
harvest
costume.
your organs, bitch.
That's crazy. Texas Chainsaw Massacre honestly isn't that far off. I hate that movie so much. It's just not good.
I hope you like that opening, because after this, we're not going to see the Scarecrows again for quite a while. Need a way to get your movie to 90 minutes? Well, one way to do that is to pad out your opening credits with a bunch of landscape shots. Yeah, well, at least they're not showing endless scenes of people walking. Yet. We then cut to a new group of people who are on their way to a horse riding trip in the middle of the desert.
I always forget something. I know what you mean. But, I never forget my hair products. There's a trick to it. You have to pack them first. Blow dryer.
Your blow dryer. You packed your blow dryer?
I don't know why you bothered with all the wind going on. The director should have remembered to pack a windscreen for the mic. Oh boy, not even 10 minutes in and already this movie is Manos the Hands of Fading hard. Just listen to the music. I never thought I'd miss the rock and roll nightmare driving music. In fact, you know what? Let me try something here.
I need two of these.
Despite the trip's guide saying he knows a shortcut, the locals here don't seem to think that's a good idea.
Yeah, we're gonna take Junction 59. Junction 59? Don't take Junction 59. William? Don't do it. Oh, we're on Junction 59.
There's no Wawas, no Sheets, not even a Quick Trip. Trust me, you do not want to go that way. Don't listen to him. I'm sure your guide knows the right way to go.
Has anybody ever been hurt on one of these trips?
No, don't worry about
about that. Where we're going, there won't be a person inside, I guarantee it.
No witnesses for miles, lots of places to bury a body? This trip's a great idea. However, they hit a snag when their van breaks down before they get there. Guess they should have listened to the mechanic when he said they needed a new Johnson rod.
So now what? We got two choices. We could go back to the tourist stop, or option number 2, we hike to the campsite.
How long of a hike is that?
About 8 hours.
8 hours?
Love that.
No one told me there'd be hiking on this outdoors trip.
Before you start off with your gear, I've got to make 2 requests. Okay, since we're starting this excursion early, I want you all to introduce yourselves. We'll start with me. My name is
8-hour hike with all your stuff. That's
I don't
crazy.
care who any of you are. Hey, now we're at the part of the movie with people walking. Better get used to it, because there's going to be a lot more before the movie's over. Well, at least they try to mix things up with some budding romance.
What about Alex? What about him? I saw the way you were looking at him.
You don't miss the trick, do you?
You like this guy, Alex?
I don't know. There's something about him that's kind of cute.
I suppose he does have a certain doughy, middle-aged vanilla charm. Alright, that's enough walking. Time to take a rest in this creepy, abandoned house. There's plenty of broken glass to sit on, and if you find any cockroaches, you can snack on them for some protein. Alex has the right idea. After a long day of hiking, always remember to keep yourself hydrated with some Jack Daniels.
So what do you like to do for fun, Alex?
Oh, all kinds of things.
Yeah? Like what?
I like to hunt.
Hunt? What do you like to hunt?
Deer.
Okay, movie, I'm starting to get bored here, so you better do something to grab my attention quick.
It's been so long since we've been away like this.
That'll do it.
Okay, I'll allow it. Oh, what's that, audience? You're starting to get a boner? Well, here's a dead animal.
How did it die?
Try a whole
How
world
the
of
dead
delicious
animal?
Dunkin'
It's a dead
refreshers.
animal, bro. They just do that.
I take things that are familiar and then I put little spins on them. I want it to be something that's not too out of the box, but it can stand on its own. Each finished piece should always be unique.
That looks
Here's a
so
fun
good.
fact.
Oh my
That
god.
was actually a real
Those
dog
nachos are
carcass they
gonna go
stumbled upon and
crazy.
decided to include in the movie. I guess if you consider something like that fun. Actually, apparently a lot of shit in this movie was just stuff they happened upon and decided to include, like this dilapidated house. Hopefully this guy wasn't a real shotgun-toting hobo they decided to start filming. I gotta say though, the most terrifying thing about this situation is this one guy's acting.
We didn't realize anybody lived here. You see a couch? No. You see dishes in the kitchen? No.
Oi, my acting's gone all glaven. Oi.
Sorry about the gun. This used to be my brother-in-law's place.
I inherited it after he died in a fatal truck nuts accident. Admittedly, the place is a bit of a fixer-upper, but I think if I redo the kitchen and get rid of the dog carcass, I can flip it and make a healthy profit. Hey, you folks want something to drink? I got some Cabernet Sauvignon I've been fermenting in the turlet. Okay, actually he talks about how this area used to be farmland, but then all the wheat died, presumably because of a curse. Personally, I think his crops failed because he planted them in the middle of a fucking desert, but whatever. Oh, and
might do
something
it.
about how everybody died and only the scarecrows were left over. I'm sure it's not important.
I think you all better get out of here and get back where you came from.
My turlet wine invitation still stands, though. I pride myself on being a good host. I've also got a charcuterie board of possum meat if you're hungry. Okay, we're half an hour in. Where the hell are those damn scarecrows?
Oh my god, it's a person!
It's pretty obviously a scarecrow, but sure, keep running towards it.
What the hell is that?
It's a scarecrow.
Yeah, no shit. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Watch out, lady. Everyone knows if you touch a scarecrow, you'll end up giving the cameraman a seizure.
Fuck.
Wait, it's dark now? How long have they been standing there?
There's another scarecrow.
It's the same one. We've been walking in circles all day.
Oh, great. The movie's turned into the Blair Scarecrow Project. Now they're gonna start bickering.
It's already night, so we shouldn't think about going anyplace.
Dude!
I would suggest that since we all have our camping gear, we pitch camp here tonight.
You're crazy. This is where it stops, Jeremiah Johnson.
Jeremiah Johnson? I'd say he looks more like male feminist Indiana Jones. Alex proposes they camp by the scarecrow, but two of the group decide walking around in the desert at night is a better idea.
Okay, here. Take the extra flare gun.
How does it work?
Like this.
cool. Could have been a very
And
useful
that
flare.
was our only flare, so I guess I don't have to give this to you now.
Okay, so
Too bad
apparently
these
I'm
two are
not the
leaving. They're gonna
cocky
miss
one here,
Alex's
so my
scary
bad.
story.
So
Not
he
original.
decided to go see if he could find some shelter. So he walked a few miles, and he came across this huge mansion, opulent. So he enters, but now it's pitch black. It's pouring down rain.
Okay, take it easy, Alex. I'm not reviewing Campfire Tales. Well, this is a new one as far as killing screen time goes. Have a guy tell a scary story within your scary story. Seriously, Alex tells an entire campfire tale that goes on for almost 7 minutes.
Torture and dismemberment. People with arms and legs cut off. Decapitation.
I'll be sure and mark that soundbite in case the scarecrows cut somebody's head off. Spoiler alert, they don't. Oh, good, he's done telling the story. Is something really scary gonna happen now?
Instead of all this morbid stuff, let's talk about something positive.
Like what?
Like goals. Let's talk about our life goals.
Oh, when is the scarecrow gonna come to life and kill him?
Well, okay then. Let's talk about our fantasies.
Well, my fantasy is 3 bodacious babes in bikinis.
I hear that, yeah. Get out of here, you jerk.
What? I said they were in bikinis. I kept it PG for you. You'd think now would be the perfect time for the scarecrow to come to life since they're all in front of him. But no, instead he only gets off his ass after everybody's gone to bed for the night. At least I think that's the scarecrow. It's so dark I can't tell what the hell's going on. Yeah, well, at least he found his friends. Or a bunch of Jason from Friday the 13th Part 2 cosplayers.
Where's the scarecrow?
It's nothing to worry about. It's probably just the old man. If he decides to do something stupid, I've got a surprise for him.
This guy thinks he's in a bad Indiana Jones movie.
Yeah, or a bad scarecrow one. Instead of killing the main characters, though, they just go after Shotgun Guy from earlier. Yeah, that's what you get for not offering them any turlet wine, asshole. Hey, you know what this movie could really use? A dream sequence. Oh, bikini girls, huh? Jeez, even this guy's dreams are PG rated. Oh well, at least it looks like the scarecrows are finally about to kill this guy.
Yeah, the arms are a little small, but
What's with all the
like
hints?
especially compared to
I'm
the
getting
legs.
from LegalZoom. Why? There's so many smart influencers who give advice.
You need an LLC.
A C Corp. LegalZoom helps you.
Nope.
I'm so
Damn
hungry.
it. Oh man, that was the hottest dream I've ever had. Hopefully my girlfriend doesn't notice the wet spot. Meanwhile, looks like Alex is about to get some from shot on
Would a
video
girl get
Sally
mad at a
Field
wet
here.
dream?
You know something?
Surely not.
You're a very funny man.
You ain't seen nothing yet.
Oh yeah, I love it when a man
Unless it was
talks
piss,
dirty
in
in
that case.
BTO lyrics. However, before Alex can start taking care of business, he's interrupted by nothing, really. The scene just cuts away. And if you're wondering to what,
Howdy, ladies. Come by to pay us a little visit this morning.
hey, I got an idea. Let's play a game. It's called Deliverance. You ladies can be Ned Beatty.
Well, I think altogether we've got about $200.
Oh, but you're staying at genuine primo establishment. Yes, sirree. You're staying at the Transient Towers. And this place is gonna crush you.
Okay, did this start out as a killer hillbilly flick, and then when they realized they didn't have enough material to get it to feature length, they just shoehorned some scarecrows in? Because so far, that's what it feels like. I know this is a low-budget shot-on-video movie, but I was hoping there'd be at least some fun, cheesy kills here. But instead, most of the characters are just off-screen to death. For example, there's your flare gun kill.
After I swear I'll kill her.
No.
And I thought I was dumb.
And there's there's your shotgun kill. What the hell? We're now an hour in, and somehow Hillbilly Michael Bolton here has the same body count as the Scarecrows. I thought this was supposed to be a killer Scarecrow movie. I don't care about any of these characters' personal lives or relationships, and yet for some reason this movie dedicates an inordinate amount of screen time to them.
Like walking over bums in the street,
but
like
you guys,
like letting old people die in convalescent homes. I mean, sure we talk and we act like people who care.
Because
and all
nobody's
we're
in
doing is
this
searching for these things.
See, even that guy doesn't give a shit about what she's saying. Oh, thank God. There's one of the Scarecrows. Please kill these characters so I don't have to hear them talk anymore. Alright, that kill was kind of underwhelming, but at this point I'll take it. At least that makes more sense than what happens to this girl. I think the Scarecrows blind her with ecto-cooler or something.
What happened? Don't know.
Oh.
Where's Frank? Who the fuck do I look like, Sherlock Holmes?
No, now you're business casual male feminist Indiana Jones. Time to figure out who killed their friends.
Oh my God. Think about it. That Scarecrow couldn't have been there for 15 years.
Why not?
Because there were no crows and there was no corn.
Well, no, duh, there were no crows. That means the Scarecrow was doing its job. And now it's time for him to keep you people away.
Wow, this movie's peak. Holy.
Or slink back into the darkness, I guess.
I'm gonna get it.
Is it Pennywise? What do you mean you're gonna go get it?
He's gonna kill him.
And it's so damn dark out here, I can't see anything.
Yeah, I hear you, lady. They really should have brought more lights. Which is kind of a shame, because whenever I can see, the Scarecrow outfits actually don't look that bad.
It's a bit late for Halloween.
It's for Comic-Con, asshole.
What the fuck are you?
That does it. Nobody rips off Indiana Jones and Predator while I'm around.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, poor Alex. He died as he lived, thinking he could pull off that fedora. While I am happy the Scarecrows are finally starting to kill off the main characters, they only have about 15 minutes to get all of them, so they better hurry up. I don't know if I can take any more of this one guy's overacting. So was that guy told this was a comedy, or did he just really not give a shit? Well, at least somebody from the horse ranch finally decided to go out and look for him after, what, 2 days? Bad news, this one girl's dead, and even worse, they all paid up front and the ranch doesn't offer refunds. On the plus side, though, this girl got the one halfway decent gore effect in the entire movie. You know, if there was more stuff like that, I'd be a lot more forgiving here, but instead, most of the scares are more like this. Oh shit, it's a Freddy Krueger Scarecrow. Luckily for our characters, he just stays in the car and doesn't do anything. And hey, what happened to that other long-haired hillbilly from earlier?
Do you want to work on cars? Get hands-on training at Universal Technical Institute with tools, tech, and instructors who've been there. Apply today. Hands-on training for real.
They got him too.
Oh, okay. Well, glad they resolved that plot thread. You know, considering the filmmaker said they used stuff they stumbled upon, does that mean they just randomly found a helicopter in the middle of the desert? Oh, gee, I wonder where this is going.
No way. We can't be serious.
So do the Scarecrows just wait around in vehicles all day for people to find them? Come on, we're almost at 90 minutes. Just a little more walking and we'll get there.
This movie's iconic, honestly.
She's dead.
We can find a good horror movie to watch. I watched a good horror movie in a while. Like even last year, when I watched 1,000 movies, I feel like I didn't watch that many horror movies.
I am sick and tired of dragging her fat ass all over this fucking desert.
I can still hear you. Hey, look everybody, we found a cave. Maybe we can use that for the end of the movie.
Holy shit, it's a skeleton. It's an Indian.
feather inside?
Oh, I suppose everybody wearing a feather has to be an Indian. You ever think that maybe he was just in a Village People tribute band? Okay, so apparently the explanation for the killer scarecrows has something to do with an ancient Indian curse or something?
What's that? That? It's a voodoo doll?
Or maybe it was voodoo. This whole ending just feels like they really pulled some shit out of their ass. Oh,
That's
geez, looks like the
exactly what
cameraman's
they
got
did.
the shakes again. Better get the hell out of there. Before they can escape, though, one of the scarecrows finally kills overactor McGillicuddy here, and one of the
That's
girls,
my favorite character,
I think,
and I'm actually so
sacrifices
sad that he's
herself
dead.
so the other one can get away. Not that that does much good, though, because look what happens when this guy finally finds her.
Excuse me, ma'am. Are you one of the lost?
Not anymore.
Lucy, this is Chuck.
Not anymore.
I found the last one. I asked her if she was one of the lost. You may think it sounds funny, but I don't think she ever was.
What? What? What does that mean?
Sure, fine, whatever,
Oh,
as long
that's
as it's
beautiful.
over. Oh,
What a
another thing
movie.
I should point out is that in the credits, one of the scarecrows is credited as Gay Scarecrow. I'm not sure which one that's supposed to be. This one, maybe? Alright, look, I know this is a low-budget shot-on-video movie, so it's not like I was expecting much, but I was hoping the kills would at
Guys,
least be
leave
fun
down
in
in
a
the comments below
ridiculous
which one
sort
you
of
think
way,
Gay
but
Scarecrow
instead, most of them
was.
just consist of the scarecrows poking at things just out of camera range, or saying boo and then not even chasing after the victims. On top of that, until the end, the scarecrows are barely even in it. Most of the movie's runtime consists of hearing obnoxious characters talk about their personal lives. Story-wise, it seems like the people who made it had no idea what they were even going for. Is this supposed to be a horror movie? A comedy? A relationship drama? Is it about killer scarecrows? Killer hillbillies? A guy in a fedora trying to get laid? It seems like they just went out in the middle of the desert with a few scarecrow costumes and went, we'll figure something out. Take my advice. If you need a killer scarecrow fix, stick with the movies I mentioned at the beginning. Well, that's all for now. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna go check on the Chardonnay I got fermenting in the toilet. Until next time.
That's beautiful. Gotta watch another Brandon Tenold video. Brainrot Steam games. Decisions.
Skyscanner searches billions of prices from all our favorite travel sites in one place.
I built a Wix website overnight, and it helped launch my career as a sketch artist.
God, bro, I hate ads so much.
Alright, so we're gonna start off here, chat. I've got some games suggested by y'all. I've got one in mind to start off with here, and we'll just see how it goes.
I've been awake like 56 hours straight. Exam season is beating my ass.
56 hours.
Exams aren't all day.
Ride around corn dog. We're not playing corn dog cart ride, man.
I'm so down for corn dog with corn.
Wait, oh, you look good, JJ. Wait, let me get a good look at you.
This is the real me, by the way.
This is
how
also
I see myself in the mirror.
This is me. I'm Roblox 2. I remember this map. What do you mean you remember this map? Is this a fucking decade old? What is this?
It's giving me Kirby vibes.
I also say something gives me Kirby vibes when I see pink on my screen. I think we hop on the Ariana Grande mobile over here.
This game really follows the Miyamoto school of game design. This is where the game starts.
Where do we survive Ariana Grande? Oh, maybe we hop in the hole.
So far, you've been leading us to the back of a mysterious van in a hole.
Get down here. Okay, let's go survive Ariana Grande in Area 51.
That was just fucking Doom. What is this?
Doors, by the way? I love doors.
These are doors?
Okay.
Ooh, I smell game theory.
Who's that in there? Don't touch the yellow and black
This guy's
bars.
bored, man.
Oh, it would have been a funny clip if I did that.
I will watch more
Meg.
Brandon Tunnels. Let's see, because the thing is, I normally fall asleep. Like, I never watch this. We'll watch this one.
Hello, I'm
I think
Quentin
this is
Tarantino, and I want to
thank you for visiting once again from Dusk Till Dawn.
Imagine your mid-90s Quentin Tarantino. He just won an Academy Award and became the hottest filmmaker in Hollywood. So what do you do next? You dig up an old vampire script and get your buddy Robert Rodriguez to direct it, of course. It won't win any Oscars, but it'll go on to become a cult classic. And because this year marks its 30th anniversary, let's take a look back at From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah, it's the one where he drinks like alcohol off what's her name? Salma Hawk or something like that?
Long before they
Salma
teamed up
Hawk's
with
feet.
Grindhouse, Quentin Tarantino and Robert
What just
Rodriguez collaborated on another love letter to drive-in exploitation cinema. But believe it or not, the idea for From Dusk Till Dawn didn't originate with either one of them. Instead, the genesis for the film came from Robert Kurtzman, also known as the K&B Effects Group, the Creature Effects house that worked on stuff like Army of Darkness, Tales from the Dark Side, and The Walking Dead, just to name a few. In the late 80s, Kurtzman wrote a story treatment intending to use the film as a showcase for K&B's effects work, and then hired Tarantino, then a video store clerk looking to break into the film business, to write a full screenplay. Initially planning on directing the film himself, in 1991, Kurtzman even made a teaser trailer to show to potential investors, which starred Joe Pilato from Day of the Dead.
James is a man in love, but he's a man who's been burned by love before. So he
That's
believes.
Saul Goodman. That was Saul Goodman, the voice. I had to build 2 of these. They're like shoulders.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, part of me kind of wishes that version of the movie got made. Sure, it probably would have been a low-budget direct-to-video movie, but that just would have made it even more perfect for this channel. Kurtzman's version of the film initially failed to find backers, but it got a new lease on life after Tarantino hit it big with Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. Although he briefly considered directing the film himself, Tarantino instead decided to give the director's chair to another hot young filmmaker, Robert Rodriguez, who just had his own success with El Mariachi and Desperado. Due to Tarantino and Rodriguez's newfound clout, what was initially going to be a low-budget B-movie instead turned into a $19 million theatrically released tribute to B-horror flicks starring some name actors, as well as a few genuine exploitation movie veterans. Rumor has it that along with The Frighteners, this was also briefly under consideration to be the second Tales from the Crypt movie, before they ultimately went with another vampire-related story, Bordello of Blood.
And I don't need to tell you what a piece of shit that was.
No, you don't. I know what a piece of shit it was.
Of course, one of the most noteworthy things about the movie is that for the first hour, it doesn't seem like a vampire flick. Tarantino and Rodriguez wanted audiences to go in expecting another hip crime movie and have the vampire part come as a surprise. At least that was the plan until most of the marketing ended up emphasizing the vampires.
Welcome to slavery.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
From dusk till dawn.
As a result, lots of people went in expecting a vampire movie, only to be surprised by how long it took for him to show up. This is the main thing that splits people's opinion on the film. Some people love that it suddenly shifts gears and almost becomes a completely different movie, while others think that it makes the film feel disjointed and that it should have stuck with one plot and tone the whole way through. So now that the backstory's out of the way, let's see how From Dusk Till Dawn holds up 30 years later. So we begin the way any vampire movie should, with a cop pulling up to a liquor store. Tarantino famously gave John Travolta's career a new lease on life with Pulp Fiction, and here he gives veteran actor Michael Parks a 90s bump by casting him as Texas Ranger Earl McGraw. And unlike Travolta, Parks won't ruin the goodwill he got by making Battlefield Earth afterwards. Earl's looking for some criminals on the lam in Texas called the Gecko Brothers, and if you want to know what they did, I'll just let Earl explain.
Killed some people, didn't they?
Yeah. Killed 4 Rangers. 3 cops.
So tired.
Won a civilian.
Almost
Get
there.
my hands on them crazy, sick fucking bastards. Payback time.
It's only 1?
I mean,
Dude, I'm getting old.
Maybe we'll get him.
You know, even though I'm glad Tarantino and Rodriguez gave Michael Parks cameos in some of their movies before he died, I really wish they gave him a big role in a movie. The guy was fucking good. I don't think Earl's gonna catch the Gecko brothers, though, because he doesn't even notice they're in the store with them. And it's not like they were hiding either. They're right there.
Now, I don't want to do it, but I will turn this place into the fucking Wild Bunch if I think that you are fucking with me.
George Clooney plays Seth Gecko, and speaking as someone who's not even a huge Clooney fanboy, he knocks it out of the park here. This was his first major movie role since hitting it big on ER, and it's easy to see why he became an A-list leading man after this. He does such a good job playing a calm yet threatening criminal that I really wish he played more roles like this.
Everybody be cool. You be cool.
He's so cool he even manages to pull off that 90s tribal neck tattoo somehow. As for Quentin Tarantino as Richie Gecko, well, he wrote the movie, so sure, I guess he can act in it too if he wants. I will say, he doesn't know how to play things cool as well as Seth does. Don't worry about Earl. Tarantino and Rodriguez will still use him in future movies.
When they were talking, he mouthed the words, "Help us."
You fucking liar! I didn't say shut the hell up!
Not even 10 minutes in, and so far this movie's a great example of both filmmakers' styles. We got badass, amoral characters spouting some snappy 90s Tarantino dialogue, followed by bursts of over-the-top violence. How over the top?
Yeah, it's over the top. Oh, that's so sick. That looks amazing.
We are farmers. Bum, 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 bum.
You've worked too hard to let this moment slip. Smoking marijuana can blur your judgment when it matters most.
Yeah. Smoking marijuana is freaking
It can cost you
good.
the moment you've been working for.
Come on. Let's go.
Don't let marijuana take you out of the game. It's your future. Choose wisely.
About like that. Damn, the Gecko brothers are so secure in their badassery, they don't even need to walk away from an exploding building in slow-mo. This movie is so 90s awesome, they added an extra L in till. As you can see, already this has got a cool comic book drive-in movie style, and we haven't even seen any vampires yet. Richie might want to watch his leg, though. Stuntman Mike might be coming the other way, and that is not gonna end well. So the story is Richie broke Seth out of prison, and now they're headed to Mexico so they can meet up with their contact, who will take them to El Rey, a safe haven for criminals. And considering Tarantino wrote this, they brought along a hostage in the trunk. This lady better hope Stuck in the Middle with You doesn't start playing on the radio.
Rule number 1, no noise. No questions. Rule number 2, you do what we say when we say it. Rule number 3, don't you ever try and fucking run on us. Because I got 6 little friends, and they can all run faster than you can.
Clooney may not have been the best Batman, but he does make a good criminal. And now that he's older, I kind of wish he'd play a Rupert Thorne type character in a Batman flick.
You hang in there, you follow the rules, and you don't fuck with us, and you'll get out of this alive.
I'm so mad I have to
give you my
swallow
word.
the
Hey,
top.
if you can't trust a guy that kidnapped you and shoved a gun in your face, who can you trust? Richie, on the other hand, I would be careful around.
Come on.
Watch out, lady. He's just gonna use that as an excuse to see your feet.
True.
See? What'd I tell you? We're now introduced to the Fuller family, led by Father Jacob, played by Harvey Keitel, a former minister going through a crisis of faith since his wife was killed in a car accident.
Don't you believe in God anymore?
To answer your question, yes, I do believe in Jesus. Yes, I do believe in God. But do I love them?
There's another advantage to having Tarantino and Rodriguez's names attached, since I doubt Harvey Keitel would have done the movie otherwise. Then again, he was in Star Night, so who knows? Maybe he would have. There's also Jacob's daughter Kate, played by Juliette Lewis, and son Scott, played by Ernest Liu. In addition to the respected actors, there's also some more cameos, since not only do we get Kelly Preston as a reporter, but also John Saxon as an FBI agent. See, this movie's totally appropriate for my channel.
We're very confident that we'll apprehend these fugitives within the next 48 hours. The Bureau
Local law enforcement and the Texas Rangers have all joined in forming a dragnet to snare Seth and Richard Gecko.
You know what? If Tarantino and Rodriguez had made a movie that was about John Saxon trying to catch the Gecko brothers, I'd also watch that. It's not too often that a movie can just vaguely hint at a potential different movie and still have you go, yeah, that could work too. Meanwhile, turns out I was right about the hostage-watching TV with Richie. They got into an argument over whether Lucio Fulci is a better director than Dario Argento, and, well, as you can see, things got a little heated. Seriously though, I like how instead of lingering on the aftermath, this part mainly concentrates on Seth's reaction, giving only brief, almost subliminal glimpses of what Richie did. This has a reputation for being a schlocky vampire flick, which a lot of it is, but this part feels closer to something like Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer than The Lost Boys, and it gives Clooney a chance to shine.
Is this my fault?
No, it's your fault.
Is this my fault? Do you think that this is what I am? This is not me. I am a professional fucking thief. I don't kill people that I don't have to, and I don't fucking
grape
women. What you are doing is not how it's done.
People who don't like this movie usually say they wish it was either a pure vampire flick or a Tarantino-esque crime film, but I think the fact this blends the two together is a big part of why it still has a following. This beginning does not feel like your typical vampire flick. In any case, looks like the Geckos are gonna need some new hostages to make it into Mexico. Jackpot.
Hi.
Okay, criminal or not, I'd still probably just shut the door on that guy. Of course they don't, which means they're now the Geckos' hostages. And in case you forgot, it's the 90s.
So what's the story with you two? You couple of
British cigarettes. Look, it was either that or have Quentin let a few N-words fly, and he was not pulling that shit in front of Fred Williamson. Jacob offers for the Geckos to just take him, and I can understand why he doesn't want his kids going along.
Richie, would you do me a favor and eat my pussy for me, please?
Damn, Richie must really be losing his grip on reality. I don't believe for a second he's interested in anything above her ankles. Well, the Fullers are now hostages, but at least that gives us time for more character development.
I don't give a rat's ass about you or your fucking family. You can all live forever or you can die this second. And I don't give a shit which. So you help us get across the border without incident. And in the morning, I'm gonna let you guys go, all of you.
Here's a fun fact. Before George Clooney was cast, some of the other guys considered for Seth included Steve Buscemi, Michael Madsen, and Christopher Walken. Nothing against those guys, but if they had been cast, they would have had to play the character a lot differently. Yeah, all of them can play psychos, but I can't imagine them pulling off the whole calm, charming killer thing as effectively as Clooney does here. Now, as far as Richie goes...
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, something tells me Quentin made sure he was the only one to play him. I can't quite put my big toe on it. They get to the Mexican border where they see the first of several characters played by Cheech Marin in this movie. Look, I gotta be honest, like a lot of people in the audience probably were at this point, I'm itching to get to the vampires, so I'm just gonna skip this part.
God damn, that was intense.
Step into Refresher Land with Dunkin' Refreshers. Swing into flavors like berry acai, fruity and refreshing. Watch your step, or you'll fall into black cherry, bold and tart. That's one way to cool off. Dunkin' Refreshers, a world of delicious flavors to choose from.
Okay, that's upsetting. Do have a good amount of extra pieces.
Now that they've safely made their way into Mexico, time to get to the Gecko's rendezvous point.
You're gonna go down a couple of miles until you see a bar called the Titty Twister. From what I understand, you cannot miss it.
Yeah, I'll say. Although if you're watching the censored for TV version, it's called the Kitty Twister, which sounds like they're just referencing another female body part. We also get another cameo from Cheech playing a character called Chet Pussy, and if you're wondering why...
Alright, we got white pussy, black pussy, Spanish pussy, yellow pussy, we got hot pussy, cold pussy, we got wet pussy.
Hey, how many times does he say pussy in this movie? Okay, I don't know if that's a record for a mainstream film, but if it isn't, it's gotta be up there.
If you can find cheaper pussy anywhere, fuck it.
But Despite the selection, Seth still thinks the cover charge is too high. No, I guess Chet was another pussy.
Hi! How you doing? Enjoying it? I hope so.
Yeah. You're totally a tough guy too, Quentin. Now just go in the bar, okay? Oh, I see the titty twister really lives up to its name. This ought to be fun to edit around on YouTube. You've also got Danny Trejo as the bartender, although part of me kind of wishes it was just Cheech again as his character from Desperado. In fact, this place is full of cool character actors. Most movies like this would just have Tom Savini do the gore effects.
That's right.
But this one actually gives him an acting role, although he does come with his own props. What is that, like a 3-inch barrel? Other people have said this, but how exactly would that gun work? Is the trigger attached to his real cock? If so, he might want to be careful in this place. We've also got blaxploitation icon Fred Williamson as a biker named Frost, and surprisingly, this is the first movie of his I've ever featured on this show. Seriously, how did I get to this one before 1990 Bronx Warriors? And speaking of other movies I should do...
Kneel and worship at the feet of Santanico Pandemonium!
Ooh, hey, that's another one I should get to one of these days. We're now almost an hour in, and a lot of people who saw this in theaters were probably going, when are we going to get to the vampires? Then Salma Hayek showed up, and at least the dudes in the audience went, you know what, that's okay, I can wait a little longer. Here's the thing people are going to remember most about this movie besides the vampires. Actually, for some people, this might even top the vampires. By the way, did I mention that Quentin wrote this and insisted that he play Richie?
Yeah. Yeah, see, that's just gross. That's so gross.
Boy, you can barely tell. Just think, if Quentin wrote a werewolf movie, this part of the transformation scene would go on for like half an hour. Unfortunately, after Richie's lap dance, or foot dance, Cheech comes back with his titties in a twist, leading to a bit of a dust-up where the Gecko brothers show that they could have done a lot more than just kick him when he's down. Seriously though, where the hell are the vampires?
I think Quentin Tarantino is just a gross individual.
Hey, there we go. Still totally worth it though. So over an hour in, we now get to the vampire part of the movie, and as if to make up for lost time, the next 40 or so minutes is essentially the world's goriest bar brawl against the undead. If the first part felt very Tarantino-y, this is where the movie fully becomes Rodriguez's baby. Kurtzman initially conceived of the film as a way for K&B to show off their animatronic and makeup work, and because this ended up with a bigger budget than he was anticipating, they really go ham with a ton of really great vampire and gore effects. Although I gotta admit, Vampire Cheech kinda makes me laugh, or at least his makeup does anyway.
You know what everybody says about me, huh? I suck.
Look, Cheech, Clooney is gonna get a lifetime's worth of shitty puns after this in Batman and Robin, so just take it easy, okay? As awesome as the practical effects work is here, I do have to admit that some of the CGI morphing effects are pretty dated. Not enough to ruin the movie, but every once in a while they'll pop up to remind you you're watching something made in the mid-90s. Still though, the other effects are a ton of fun. You can really tell that Rodriguez and the K&B guys had fun with the extra budget, and really indulged in different crazy ways to kill the vampires. You have them getting impaled on table legs, getting stabbed by pool cues, and hey, turns out you don't even need to stake him in the heart. Instead, you can rip him out Mortal Kombat style and then stick it with a pencil.
Do you want to work on cars? Get hands-on training at Universal Technical Institute with tools, tech, and instruction.
So are vampires just allergic to wood? Like if you ripped their heart out and then slammed it against a tree stump, would that kill them? Or hey, since they can apparently survive with their hearts outside their body, wouldn't it make more sense if they just took them out themselves and then kept their heart in a safe or something so that people couldn't stab them? I am thinking about this way too much, aren't I? Oddly enough, vampire Danny Trejo barely looks any different. Alright, pal, there's only room for one 5'6" badass in this bar. Machete's been killed. Of course, Salma Hayek's still here.
I'm not gonna drain you completely. You'll be my footstool.
And at my command, you lick the dog shit from my boot heel.
Boy, too bad she already bit Richie. He probably would have volunteered for that job. Anyway, time for a trailer line.
Welcome to slavery.
No thanks. I already had a wife.
W line though.
Chandeliers. A vampire's one weakness. Besides all the other ones. Getting back to the makeup effects, there's also a lot of stuff they didn't use in the movie. For example, there's one monster that the crew nicknamed the Mouth Bitch that really got hyped up in horror magazines before the movie came out, but they cut the part where the monster actually lives up to its name. In fact, there's a lot of weird stuff that got cut out. I know there's already a lot of crazy shit going on, but considering the last part of the movie is basically just one long action sequence / creature effects showcase, I really wish they showed more of the creatures. Oh well, maybe we can blame the MPAA for that. Okay, that's most of the vampires. Now they just gotta kill that fucking band.
Fuck you, everybody. Good night!
Alright, I guess vampires also come with their own self-destruct button. And wait, didn't Richie get bitten too?
I love you too, sir.
Man, Vampire Tarantino has probably the weirdest makeup job in the entire movie. He kind of looks like the bad guy from The Mask. Alright, Quentin, we gave you a big acting role, but we've indulged you enough. Time to die. Okay, the vampires inside are dead, but there's still one problem.
What is that?
Don't know. First I thought it was just birds.
Nah, this is Bat Country, pal. Looks like they're stuck inside for the night, which means they gotta take care of all the bar patrons that haven't turned yet. Oh, and if you were wondering what Tom Savini's character is called...
Sex Machine. Pleased to meet you, Kate.
But please, call me Sex. Mr. Machine was my father's name. And if anyone was thinking Tom was gonna survive until the end of the movie... don't worry, it's Tom Savini. He'll probably just shake that off. In the meantime, they gotta figure out all the different ways to kill the vampires.
Crosses hurt vampires. Do we have a cross?
I mean, just look around. We got crosses all over the place. All you gotta do is put two sticks together. You got a cross.
Yeah, he's right. Peter Cushing does that all the time.
Okay, what I really want to know is, can you ward off a vampire by just doing this with your fingers? I still haven't gotten an answer to that. Of course, their biggest weapon is Jacob, provided he can get his faith back.
A servant of God can take a cross and shove it up these monsters' asses. Are you a faithless preacher? Or are you a mean motherfucking servant of God?
I mean, I just saw vampires, so... Sure, God, Bigfoot, the Loch Ness Monster, they're all real. Well, we got a little downtime before Sex Machine fully transforms, so in the meantime, let's have Frost tell a story.
Nail. Back in 72.
Bullshit. In 1972, you were in The Legend of Word I Can't Say on YouTube Charlie. Unfortunately for Frost, his speech gets interrupted by a fully transformed Savini. Oh well, at least it leads to one of the best lines in the movie.
Come on, Sex Machine!
Yeah, not only is that Fred Williamson's best line, but it also leads to an awesome shot in the trailer. As much as I've been harping on the morphing effects, I gotta say, by 1996 standards, the CGI bats here are actually pretty good. And we still get some fun practical effects monsters like that one. Meanwhile, Jacob proves that, yeah, actually you can make a cross out of pretty much anything. Good news, kids, I'm alive. Bad news, I got bit, and I'm starting to look at your necks the way Quentin looks at feet.
Now, you have two choices. You can wait for me to turn, or we can kick open that door, and the four of us can go at him, hit him with everything we have.
Sure, but first you're gonna need some stuff to hit him with.
What's this stuff?
My guess is this little dive has been feeding on bikers and truckers for a long time.
Yeah, and this means you can finally make all the crazy weapons from the 1991 preview trailer. We get bullets with crosses carved into them, holy water-filled condom grenades, and most badass of all, a jackhammer with a stake in it. Now there's a weapon that would do even Ash Williams himself proud.
Groovy.
Fittingly enough, considering this was almost a Tales from the Crypt movie, they also have super soakers filled with holy water, so that's one thing it has in common with Bordello of Blood. Now that they're suited up, they just have to try and kick as much ass as possible before Jacob turns.
I'll fight with you to the bitter end, but when I turn into one of them, I won't be Jacob anymore. I'll be a lapdog of Satan. I want you three to promise you'll take me down, no different from the rest.
Okay, besides the vampire effects, here's another thing that helps this movie work. Not only does it have better actors than usual for this type of film, like Harvey Keitel, but it actually remembers to give some time to its characters. In an action-oriented movie like this, the characters don't have to be super complex and layered, but they do need to be memorable and likable enough that you actually give a shit about them. Harvey Keitel does that with Jacob.
Oh, yeah, I have to
He's
build
a
the
good
sword
man
still.
thrust into a terrible situation who's forced to do some things he wouldn't normally do. What I'm trying to say is that I cared a lot more about his character turning into a vampire than I did about Corey Feldman's in Bordello of Blood. Here's another fun fact: the movie only had a limited amount of vampire costumes, so the appearance of dozens and dozens of vampires was mostly achieved through careful camera angles and editing. For the most part, this is done pretty well, although there's a couple shots where they green screen in some doubles, and yeah, it's pretty obvious. Alright, let's get this last stand started. Yeah, the power of Christ says, fuck you. Not only does this final battle at K&B indulge in some more great gore effects, but it also lets me do this gag. Nice job, Seth, but you should know it's going to take a little more than that to kill Tom Savini.
Gosh.
To Leo, skipping the buy one, get one means losing 50% of his savings potential. To Leo's mom, his logic is a work in progress. So she helped him open a Wells Fargo clear access.
Now, some of you may be wondering,
why
does Sex Machine turn into a rat monster after his head comes off? I don't know, it's cool, I guess? Apparently there was originally supposed to be a sequence where the characters fall through the floor into a cellar with rat monsters that ended up being cut, but the K&B guys went, no, we're including a rat monster in this movie no matter what. Logic be damned. Whatever, I don't care as long as we get to see more awesome creature effects. Harvey Keitel also becomes the second guy after Michael Myers to stab somebody with a shotgun, and unlike Michael, he actually fires it. That CGI morphing is still pretty rough, though. Uh-oh, looks like Jacob's gone full vampire. And does anyone else think his makeup job looks a little like Ernest Borgnine from The Devil's Reign? If they pop his head off, I half expect the goat monster to come out. That doesn't happen, but the effect we do get is still pretty cool.
Oh, yikes.
Supposedly an early version of the script had both Gecko brothers and the Fuller family surviving until the end, but it was changed so that most of them die. I'm glad they did this. I think the movie works better when there's actual stakes. No pun intended. One thing I'm a little surprised by is that there's no giant head vampire they have to face off with at the end. Oh well, they already had a bunch of cool creature effects. I guess there wasn't enough in the budget for one more. Instead, the vampires are defeated when Seth and Kate realize the sun's out and they start shooting bullet holes in the bar, which is kind of similar to the ending of Fright Night. This movie does do something that Fright Night didn't, though, which is kill the remaining vampires via disco ball. Look, Cheech is here again as Seth's contact. Oh, he's really pulling a Peter Sellers in this movie with the multiple roles.
Why, out of all of the godforsaken shitholes in Mexico, do we have to meet here?
One place is just as good as another.
You've never been here before.
I love that Cheech's character had no idea about the vampires and just randomly picked this place as a rendezvous point because it was open all night.
And it's open from dusk till dawn.
Title drop.
Psychos? Or...
They were vampires. Psychos do not explode when sunlight hits them. I don't give a fuck how crazy they are.
Yeah, and some of them just explode for no reason at all. It's all good, though. Seth gets a discount to get into El Rey, and he gives the extra money to Kate. I'm not sure what the hell she's gonna do now, though. Better start working on the story she's gonna tell the border guards about why her dad and brother aren't around. Before the movie ends, though, we get this awesome final image that hints at a larger backstory, which is a nice little cherry on top. So there's From Dusk Till Dawn, a movie that 30 years later has more than earned its cult status. While not exactly a blockbuster, the film still did pretty well at the box office, enough to become a franchise with 2 direct-to-video sequels and even a TV series in 2014. Critics were pretty divided at the time, with lots of them saying they preferred the first part before the vampires showed up. But let's face it, this movie wasn't made for the suit-and-tie film critic crowd. This was for fans of 70s drive-in cinema who wanted to see it done with a 90s twist. It's easy to see why this still has a following decades later, because this was practically engineered to be a cult classic. And I don't mean that in the sense that it's intentionally shitty like Sharknado or Thanksgiving or stuff like that. This is clearly a movie that was made with a lot of care and talent behind it. No, what I mean is that this is the product of 2 filmmakers who grew up with a genuine love of drive-in exploitation cinema and wanted to make their own version of it. Tarantino and Rodriguez set out to make the kind of movie they would have loved to have seen as teenagers, and for the most part, they succeeded. In a way, this is kind of a condensed version of Grindhouse. You have Rodriguez's half, which was a gory, campy, effects-laden horror film, and Tarantino's half, which was more dialogue-driven with no supernatural elements, but instead of a double feature, they did it as one movie. And I'm glad they used their clout to make this a slickly produced, theatrically released film, instead of a low-budget direct-to-video flick, which is probably what it would have been otherwise. Oh shit. Video's almost over and I didn't make a still a better love story than Twilight joke. Oh well, just pretend I put one here. Well, that's all for now. Until next time.
You think it was funny?
Yeah, my fault. Start. Oh, I never watched this one. Okay, cool. How is this unskippable? 22 seconds.
I got another
12
foreign
seconds.
knockoff for you
Whatever.
today.
I'm just,
First,
I want
to give a shout out once again
upset.
to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. That's right, Squarespace, a leader in the web design industry for over 20 years. Whether you want to show off your interests, start a side hustle, or finally dive headfirst into that new business, Squarespace makes web design easy. Using their AI-powered website builder, you can make your own fully functional professional site. Just answer some simple questions about your personality and industry, and Design Intelligence will handle the rest, creating a completely customized site loaded with all the features you need. And if you change your mind and want to make some changes, Squarespace is fluid. Plus, if you to join the.com your confidence purchase. Talk about another foreign knockoff / remake. If you've ever thought American slasher movies would be a lot better if they weren't American, well, I got a treat for you.
Ooh, that sound is awful.
Longtime viewers of this channel know that there are certain countries that are infamous for copying popular American movies. You got places like Turkey, South Korea, there's lots of Bollywood remakes, but let's not forget about Indonesia. Yeah, that's right. The country that gave us Mystics in Bali also made some weird knockoffs. The most famous of these is probably Lady Terminator, which is exactly what it sounds like, but there's also the movie I'm going to talk about today. This one is technically called Srigala, which translates to wolf, but unofficially it's known as Indonesian Friday the 13th. Why? Well, just look at it. And unlike a lot of the foreign knockoffs I've done on my show, this one actually has an official Blu-ray release. Oh, that's good. Now I can see him copy a popular American movie in HD. So here is Srigala, or Wolf. I'm just gonna call it Indonesian Friday the 13th.
Ninjago.
Brought to you by RF, Ripoff Films Incorporated. Huh. Okay, I don't see a summer camp, but we do have a lake, so that's a start. Instead of this beginning with 2 camp counselors getting stabbed like in Friday the 13th, we just get some middle-aged guy in a Speedo diving...
Let me turn off this real quick. So, really sick. You've got a little wingsuit in the back. Right. Oof, that looks clean. That looks really sick. You can't really see it fully, but let's see if I can display it out like that. And you can see it a little bit better. But what's cool about this is it's got great articulation. So got a kind of like double ball joint because of this piston in the back, but it's just a ball joint, which allows it to have a decent enough pivot, and then you kind of go crazy if you really like use that piston. Can't go forward too far, but it can actually arch really nice. As for the knee, it can do a beautiful, beautiful bend there. This little kneecap turn. It does have a calf ratchet joint, which allows it to, I don't know what that is, to turn, go out that far. Ooh, very nice kick. Out that far, and let's see. Back about, let's see, if we move these out of the way, it can go really far back. You've got a ratcheted, very light ratcheted waist that can turn about that much. Each one of the little wings is on a ball joint. Whoa. Is it? Stand up, please. Yeah. Yeah. Each one of the wings is on a ball joint. That's nice. These shoulders are on ball joints, which allow it to move out of the way for the joint. Let's click. Ah, beautiful. Which also has a. Ooh. Okay, that's the only issue that I've seen really. This is really loose. I don't like that at all. But no. You got ratchet, then another ratchet here that, yeah, it's nice. Which allows it to do kind of like that. It's not too much of a bend, and it can't go backwards. Obviously, same with that one. And then for the head, it's on a hinge joint and then a ball joint at the base of the head. So overall, very articulate, which I like, of course. How would I make this even more articulate? Honestly, I think this has perfect articulation, I want to say. Because, like, what more could you really ask for? You know? I honestly don't think I could. I think that what we have is honestly perfect articulation. Yeah. That's sick. As for weapons or accessories, I guess, you've got the sword, like I did show, which actually has a pin that allows you to go in the back. What's really cool is I'm actually going to pop off this entire back section here, right? Which does have the ability to, which is awesome. And then from there, golly, from there, each one of the wings can actually come off. Of this little backpack thing and be used as individual weapons. So the first weapons, you have these kind of like, I don't even know what to call them. Oh, I forgot to rotate those. First weapons here kind of go in his palm, like that. I guess they're like kind of like blade dagger looking. Okay, that is again a really big issue in my opinion. That actually, I hate that. That's really bad. I don't even have an excuse for it. That's just really bad. That it has that weak of a waist. But you got these little like kind of dagger looking things. I don't know. These are the weakest part. I think they're supposed to be referencing the original. But I don't know if it's even worth the reference because it's just like, why go with that? Another thing that you can do if you do have that backpack plugged in, you can actually put the sword in the backpack. So obviously, if it's still clipped in, the sword goes on his back, which is really cool. And you can actually have all the wings and the sword all in one place. So obviously, same thing with this one. Let's just go ahead and put that there. However, if you want, take that back out. Which I definitely will. I prefer them as wings. Take those out. God, I hate that waist. That waist is really bad. Take the two big wings, clip them together. Okay, then you plug it into his arm, like so. Can it rotate, please? Where's your swivel? What are you doing? That's horrible. That is like that's actually bad. The fact that you can't even pick it up without it falling is really bad. You can't even really have him use the shield. Like it looks cool, but actually that's not true. I think if you put it on this side, it can be used a lot better. So let me move it to here. And then let's move the shoulder pad out of the way. There we go. Bang. You now kind of have the shield just like as close as possible. It's like blocking almost. Then of course you put the sword in the other hand. Bang. That's really sick. That's really cool. Wow. Again, if it wasn't for that waist articulation or that waist like looseness, this would be a perfect set. Okay, well that arm just popped out. Everything's breaking on me. Wow. Really? Really? That's ridiculous. Okay. There we go. That was weird. That was a weird place to break. But yeah, otherwise, other than that, like the waist issue, honestly, like this would have been perfect if it was not for that waist issue. Otherwise, this is one of the best, if not the best mechs of all time. I just literally, if it weren't for that waist, I would say that this is better than Cole's Titan mech. However, because the waist is a very big issue, and like Cole's, when I was playing around with his, he doesn't have that issue. So because of that, I'm going to say his is better. But this one's a close one. This one is very good. Like, it doesn't even click. I don't even hear a click. Like, it's plugged in. But just one click slide, and that's it. Maybe I built it wrong. Maybe. But, I don't know. I can't tell. It's like, if you just, normally, if it's like lightly in, like, you can still easily slide it. Like, right now, it's not all the way plugged in, so I can easily slide it. There's a slight click, and now I can't easily slide it. So I can't tell. I honestly have no idea. Either way, the set's beautiful, and I'm a huge fan of it. I've had a great time building it. Probably gonna do wings instead of shield. I should change it back. And just to show you that it can be. Oh, oh, oh. Let me show you the wings. Then I'm going to go make some nachos. I'm going to eat the nachos. Then I'm going to bed. It's clearly, it's not my night. Got mid pools. Barely anyone showed up. Voila. Cool, dude. Nice. Again, would have been perfect if it were not for that waist articulation, which is really awful. Like, yeah, I think that's honestly unacceptable. Otherwise, amazing mech. Amazing mech. And I'm very happy to be owner of it. So, really, there we go. With that, I now had to pick up the pieces and stuff that fell. And then I'm going to bed. Thank you, stream, for watching.